Oh. Ooh, we have a slightly different angle on the light this time. There are reasons for that, but never you mind. There we go. Inhale the sweet juices of the Rotterdam shade, or whatever it was, the nether lamp. What did we... I know we agreed on a name for it, and I cannot remember what it was, but there you go. Enjoy it while it lasts, because I cannot vouch for its future. Now, next thing's next, I suppose I should climb into a piece of toast. And by that, I mean enter the Discord call, such that my palaroos and friendarinos may or may not be able to join. Well, they may, whether or not they will is another question entirely. Now, is everything up and working? I've tweeted out the stream. I mentioned the stream on Discord because people wanted me to remind them there as well. I think everything is spoken for, which is cool and good and flavors of nugget. And hey, hi Indigo, welcome to the stream. Well, exactly one person is here, therefore that justifies me. I was going to say flappling over to the game, but flapple is an Pokemon. As I had word ahead of time that Super Alex 641 won't be able to join us this week because he's currently at hospital. As far as I'm aware, he's not dying. They're just looking at his... There's a voice in my head saying, don't say prostate, stomach. They are checking out his stomach because he's got a bit of the old oh going on. And apparently several people have told him, are you sure you're not just constipated? And we may never know. As for the others, I don't know. But hey, there are people watching and that's cool and that's good and hello. In the meantime, I'm going to just sort of take a preliminary glance at my team, because I do keep forgetting what their canonical personalities are, because I do have headcanons about this lot. Oh, Scissor is naughty, apparently, because I view Scissor and Urius as the no-thoughts, head-empty, heart-full squad. Naive, yeah, that tracks. Yeah, I like that Mickey is canonically timid. Oh, is that the Digino Gaming video that they uploaded, like, today? Because I've not seen it yet, but I'm going to get around to it. But yeah, Mickey being timid, like, I like the idea of this cute little badass-looking badger just sort of shuffling up to me and just handing me a mushroom that he thought looked cool, and also... I had canon that he is just so protective of Polly. Like, even when they both fully evolve, he's still gonna be like, oh, the baby! And Polly's gonna be like, I'm not a baby anymore, but sure. Jeremy going through his emo phase, so he can't yet confess his feelings to Greta. And Greta is going through her Reggie phase and won't confess back either. I just think they make a cute couple. And then there's Polly. She wants fruit gummy, what more can I say? Anyway. Lozzie is here as well. Typing horizontally on mobile. Wait, is that like... Ah, so it is the Lugia one, yeah. I've... Okay, so that there's news in the wild area, which for some reason looks different depending on which screen I'm looking at. So, every weather ever is happening in the wild area. Ah, the jobs! I always forget about the jobs. Because when last we were here, yeah, we got up to Hammerlock the first time. We're going to have to come back later because there is a gym here, but we can't access it yet. But yeah, I may as well pop into a Pokemon Center and check out the Jobbo. Yeah, because the status screen, it never used to, did it? It was... I like that they've taken advantage of having more ability to exist. Which makes sense. Anyway, I gotta check the lottery, deal with my jobs. Oh. I don't even know if it's worth me doing this, but I mean, hey, you don't win if you never try. Oh yes, every time I check this, I have more badges. Apple. Oh no, everyone's late. Clearly, that means you hate me. And Lozzie, you can join the call if you want, by the way. That's not me telling you to, I'm saying it is open should you so choose. Anyway, so we've completed the strength. My friends are here, and they did things, and Stuffle's touch tag still very much bothers me. Terrifying. Okay, so Arrokuda, not optimized, but sure. Huzzah. I do like that you're able to level them up even without, you know... Oh, we got some sausages. Hooray. Right, I know we have... Oh, hello. So we have 3 fire types at least. That's not who I was expecting to hear at all.
What? Who were you expecting?
I thought it would be Lozzie, but I welcome all comers.
I don't do that anymore. I can't do that anymore.
Oh.
You know what I can do, though, is have a water break.
That was a perfect pop. It was perfectly poopable.
I pride myself on my pooping. No.
Oh. Concern. I do not have as many bug types as I thought I did.
Don't have as many butt types? I'm sorry.
That too.
Sounds like a personal problem.
No. And speaking of awkward meal, yes, Alex won't be able to join tonight because he's at hospital, but he's fine. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Do I really not have any other bug types? Damn. So how's your face and or buttocks?
Both are pretty well. Can't complain, unfortunately. But I complain. It's what I do.
It's what I do, John. Women are scary.
Isn't that why I'm here? So that I can talk about how much I hate Gen 8 for the next 2.5 hours?
Well, sure, but don't forget, I have my sunglasses on, so I'm blocking out the haters. So if you become a hater, I will be unable to see you.
That's entirely fair.
Yeah, clearly, but some people take lockdown seriously, and as a consequence, their buttocks shine.
What?
You know, polish the Christmas. I don't know what I'm saying.
That's okay. That's okay. You don't have to.
Yeah, you
It's not
love...
like you're like playing for an audience or anything.
Yeah. Snack.
No pressure or anything.
Oi, oi, what a cute silly cobra. Just look at those adorable eyes. It is cute, I agree. It's our duty as Team Yell to make sure silly cobra gets a nice peaceful sleep, he shouted. Hello, I'm an old lady. Of course, it'll be our pleasure. Oh. Why does he have a giant fucking safety pin in the back of his... What? Ah, loser hop. We've done some gyms, but we have Stow on side to do next. Oh my god, it's Betty Whitty. Oh, hey Tess, you're heading to Stow on side, right? Oi, Team Yo, don't suppose you'll let us through? Ah, you kids are way too loud, can't be letting you through! And we don't particularly find the kids for the challenge, man! Who will stop it in the copper shadow again? Right. What do you say, Tess? He's turned Australian. I can't even do an Australian accent. I'll battle them. Emphasis on the I, loser hop. You're two way too noisy! I swear kids these days! But yes, Indigo's got a point there. The fact that it's called Stow on side implies that it's on the river side. Now, is Psychic good on Poison, or is Poison good on Psychic? For the why is everything old?
Psychic is good on Poison.
Ah, but it's stunky, so allegedly it has no effect.
Right, because Dark as well.
I forgot it was part Dark type.
But it's a Dark Poison, i.e. a fart cloud.
Poop. Poop.
We've only had like a few Dark Poison types across every gen, and every single one of them has been some kind of poop gen. Except Drapion, I think?
Well, you know, you have a particularly long turd and you just sort of lay it over something. You can drape it on.
Oh God, it's layered.
Oh. Well, I did record more Yoshi's Crafted World today, and I found a poo in that.
I'm super proud of you.
Why?
Does it whinny?
No.
I am a turd.
Oh, apparently Stunky's German name is Skunkapoo.
Skunkapoo. That sounds like a shitpost.
Ach ja, Skunkapoo. Which reminds me of a...
So stinky.
reminds me of a stupid sort of... an actual shitpost. Oh yeah, I did see some of the... but like the town's called like Engine Town or Wet Place. Like, yeah, Japan get good. But yeah, there was a historic shitpost situation. Did he just shove that horn up his arse and back down again? Yes, but between Alex and myself, and he's not here to confirm or deny this, which is even better. And I don't remember how it started, but it ended with Azrael from Undertale just producing a load of like boiled garden peas, but they're cold and they're pungent, like not necessarily bad smelling, but strong smelling. And he just holds them out in like cupped hands, like, ach ja, mein Stinkleberries. I don't remember like what the route was that we took to get there, but that's where we ended up. Oh yeah, is the audio good? Because Heather's usually really quiet, and it's taken us 4 streams to figure out how.
I don't know why though. I've been like overly loud. I'm screaming into my mic right now. Yeah. I don't think it's helping.
I'm fairly sure that was supposed to be The Offspring, but it just came out as Albania's Eurovision entry from last year. Hop, you didn't even have the decency to heal my children. Well,
yeah, from the right angle, Leopard looks really good.
What about from an acute angle?
From that, not less so. Well, actually, I guess this is an acute angle, right? Depending on what you consider the viewing plane to be. And it is a very cute angle, so I will. Leopard has nice hips. I am saying that I like Leopard's hips.
They are hips that can give birth, but then... yeah, mammals. Mammals and daddles.
Look, you've sold me on Corvusquire across this this run, so give and take, you know.
And speaking of okay, Sinbad. Also, this child just murdered Greta. Jeremy is officially out for blood now. Yeah, you can't scratch me. I'm too many over theirs.
Over there needs to take care of its own problems.
Ah, Super Paper Mario.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I remember the underwear just fine, but...
Yeah, the over there underwear, wombling free. Stop throwing your poop at me! It's true, Pokemon do lay eggs, but that's illegal. And Jeremy was basically one of the few that I didn't name after a Eurovision thing. It's just that the name just came to me. But he's sort of grown into the role of Jeremy from IT. You know, he does risk assessment. You know, on a scale of 8 to 10, how much will it make me cry? Trick question, I'm already crying. Silly Cobra might wake up to Americans. There's no point in us sticking around. Let's get out of here. We'll make these bothersome kids holler some other day. Holla, holla, get dollar. But this is Gala. We don't use dollars. Yes, once again, Cesar takes all the credit without even realizing it. Yeah, Hop, you will never not be loser Hop to me. Because Bede is a total pushover. You're just bad with your fucking purple onion hair. But he said I was dragging Lee's good name through the mud, being so rubbish like I was. And I just can't get those words out of my head. Well, if I'm weak, then people will think Lee's weak too. But I don't want that. I can't let Lee get dragged down. He's the unbeatable champion. But Taz, this kind of music's been around since the 70s. Silicobra just sort of fucking off. Well, that was completely pointless. Well, the gym leader's endorsed by... Who's talking? Oh! Oh, it's Willy Wonkarina. Hello! Actually, no, she deserves something a bit more distinct than that.
My name's Opal. If you want to know more, have a look at my league card. I got Opal's league card. I'll keep an eye on you, child. Always watching. Mike Wazowski.
Oh, those darn league cards. Wouldn't it be easier if they all blew away?
I don't know what's happening anymore. Ooh. Oh, I miss the days when Hop would just feverishly heal me after every gosh damn battle.
But Tess, they can't do that the whole game. That would be far too easy.
Heaven forbode.
I'm waiting for the gen where you start fighting the Elite Four and you get 2 or 3 members in and it's like, wow, Tess, you sure did a great job. Here, let me heal you up before you fight the champion. Hey, what?
What's it? Chain-smoking Zelda.
Well,
you're not wrong.
excuse me, princess.
I have had these XP candies burning a hole in my pocket for about 80 years now, so I should probably use them. I forget what they come under, because for some reason they spent a brief stint counting as medicine. And now I suppose they don't. Also, which city in this game is the Pokeball capital of the region? Because I know, like, every region has one. Also, hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Pingus.
Hi, Heather.
I'm here. Hi.
Yay. You're not a Gyarados.
Well, you are, but differently.
Yes. Because I named a Gyarados in my Shield game after you, Heather. I hope you're flattered.
I am, I think. I always thought of myself more as a Milotic, but I'll take it.
I couldn't find a Milotic in time. If I find one, I'll name one after you, okay?
Will I just have, like, multiple Heathers, like, all swimming about together?
Yep.
Looks like Heather didn't do enough. All right, Heather, get on out there.
Fingers.
Fingers.
Pudding and pie.
Did
Kiss the
someone
girls
say
and
I
make
just
them die.
did? No. No, nobody said just eat.
It do be like that.
I know.
Well, I gave the fool some feathers. And don't mind me just sort of going through all of the TMs and whatever, just and everything, just getting rid of all of the new icons so I can keep better track of type coverage in my Pokemon game.
Do you happen to know what your blood type is? Yeah, I'm a dark psychic.
or if you just sort of abrupt part way through the did somebody eat? No.
No.
Hey! Hey, Tess!
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I am.
Yes, we're kind of out and about doing
A job.
jobs at the moment. Not poker jobs, but jobs. But I will be back. I'll join the voice call once I'm actually able to sort of sit and chat to you guys.
Okay.
Looking forward to it.
It's fine. Bye.
And with that, they were back down to fewer again. Sentence. I know in Japan, blood type is a much bigger deal than it is over here, because over here it's just like, hey, do you bleed? Then you can dance. Picks you up off the dance floor, throws a drink in your face, and then suddenly you're dating.
When you say bigger deal, do you mean like...
Yes, this is an O-negative party only. No one else is involved.
Like, basically, imagine that, but employment.
Oh, what? Why?
Ah.
In case you die on the job and need a transfusion?
Yeah. Oh no, it's giving me the finger. Magic powder? That reminds me, apparently, when they were filming Breaking Bad, I didn't watch it, but when they were filming it, they, the guy who played the main guy, you know the main guy?
Yes. You're goddamn right.
I didn't know Shadow the Hedgehog was in it.
You know, I need to remember that next time I need to do a shadow voice. Just get into my Walter White headspace.
Walter White, that's the fucking name. Oh yeah, the city that sells Pokeballs with the most variety. That was a question I raised previously. So yes, but yes, apparently when they were filming that, ironically or not, he was like not addicted, but like he kept eating the prop meth because it was just blue dyed bubblegum flavor rock candy.
Holy crap, that's amazing!
And he would get all the other actors to at least try a bit, and eventually they would just the actors would just swarm like ants around the meth barrel. Now, is it Motorstoke or Motostiki?
Quickly, Tess! Optimistocracy!
Optimus Prime aristocracy?
I was like trying to think of how to mispronounce Transformers.
Oh no! I thought ice was good on Fairy. Apparently I was mistaken.
I think it could very well be argued that it could be, but yeah, it's not, unfortunately.
No retreat! What the fuck did I just watch?
Fire's also not effective against fairy. I don't think any of the elements are. I guess because fairies are like one with nature, so all 5 elements wouldn't have an effect on them is the logic.
Okay. Ugh, Glasgow. Yeah, I know certainly that Wyndon, hence the name, is based on London. I keep glancing at the chat and back again. Stop throwing my ice cream around! But yes, boogity boogity, I'll scare your dad. Yeah, I can never remember jack shit in a handbasket about the fairy type.
Immune to Durgan, strong against Dirk, and
Weak to steel, because if you stab it, it dies.
and also weak to Poisson.
Now, are you saying poison with too many S's, or do you actually mean fish? This is an important question.
It's Poison. Sorry, my bad.
I'm
I
none
just
the
find it
wiser,
so much-
but I'm assuming you mean poison. Why
Yes.
is your defense against the dark arts Quillfish is a poison poisson. Oh! Why is this Clefable a fucking wall?
Because she's a chonky boy.
As previously established, you don't have to be a penis to have a boy.
In fact, it is quite mutually exclusive to have a boy and be a penis.
In fact, it is a fact.
That those people are really just beef jerky. Tasty.
Much has been said about my penis, mostly the fact that it's but I think the people who say this are really beef jerky. Yeah, you can't sing at me.
Game. Have yourself a slice of pizza.
But is that slice any good? No, lol.
No.
I love how this Clefable just tried to sing my baby to sleep, and Polly was like, no, don't want to go sleep. And then, bleh! Ah, she's dead now. Why am I bad? Like, is there something I should have done prior to this to make me be a bit more prepared for these battles?
No, I think there's just a level jump a bit. I don't recall though. I distinctly remember that being something about this game that a lot of people talked about. Since EXP share can't be turned off anymore, they expect you to be like really on the up and up about leveling and stuff. Which, you know, I think defeats the purpose of it, but I can't say anything. I won't say anything, I promise.
Stop pouring water on my... Why are you trying to dry brine my bird with water? And no salt.
I forget, is Greta, she's still pure flying, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Trop kick? Is that a typo? Oh, it's not. I'm assuming that's like Alolan Executor's Fudgery Grungless.
Very well could be. Hang on, let me look that up real quick. Very noisily.
Thappity, thappity, thappity. Like how I remember seeing once upon a time a comic online that was like observing how much, like, if you search for a character, chances are you will find lewd image results. And it was the cast of Sly Cooper, and the onomatopoeia for clicking was click, click, but the C and the L were too close together, so it did just look like dick, dick. I don't think it was deliberate, but I can make none guarantees with left beef. Oh, Tsarina.
Yeah, it's Serena's exclusive move in Gen 7. How did, oh, because Metronome lets you do anything, right?
Yeah.
I think? Yeah. So, to this day, it's still Serena's move exclusively. It's what she gets upon evolution.
Metronomy? Gathered here today to witness holy metronomy.
I still think it should be one of those, like, whatever it's called, Halucha type things, where it's a dual type move. But, you know, you didn't hear that from me.
Yeah, dual type moves are complicated. Well, in theory, at least.
That's why I love them so much.
Yamask!
Friend! Oh, it's my favorite friend that you can have access to anyway. You can't get Cursula in this game.
Oh. And, okay, there's the guy with the face on the back of his head. I don't remember. There's the cat lady who's illegal. I think Snape happens at one point. There's the guy with the eye. There's... Yeah, no, I don't remember. It's been many years, but let them be considered rank. This was just a sentence from start to finish.
Were you summing up Harry Potter villains?
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
What did you think I was saying?
I don't know. I forget that series exists. Yeah, after all, it's one of the only series out there that doesn't have an author, so, you know.
Yeah, I can't believe the book's just materialized.
Yeah. I know a lot of people try to credit Hatsune Miku, but, like, you know, one girl can only do so much in her life.
This is true.
In her ongoing virtual life.
It reminds me of... children. Wait, nope, it's gone again. Is it gonna come back? What? Oh, it's fucking... I thought it was, like, Ghost Rock or something. Of course it's fucking ground! Is it outright?
There is still no Ghost Rock type, which is unfortunate, because you'd think that's what Ghost Coral would be. But no. Or Bleached Coral would be, but no, it's pure Ghost, which is strange.
Bah.
And then Yamask is Ghost Ground? Yeah. Which we already have like 5 of. Doesn't bother me, I promise.
Well, I am just terrible today. I love how, like, progressively, the more I've been sort of pumping character into my protagonist, the less well I've been doing. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just blocking out the haters. Fuck all y'all, loser hop. Also just suffers under the thumb of the level curve.
I don't know. I think Yamask is worth it.
Well, now we have. Well, now you can!
Introducing evolution requirements that are completely arbitrary.
Huzzah!
We gotta come up with a more snappy name for that in marketing, but we'll figure it out. Sandygast and Palossand are like some of my favorite Pokemon, so I totally feel that.
I'm naming her after Bojana Staminov because there were masks in that performance. I would also have accepted Malena Ernman. I'd say what you will, including that it's a Swedish entry, but it does kind of slap though. Also, she's the mother of Greta Thunberg. What the fuck?
So, Yamask is a mommy?
Nah, that's... Wait. I was gonna say no, that's Cofagrigus, but... Wait. Though, I always pronounced it Cofagrigus, but then that's why they didn't let you trade it back in the day.
Well, you still couldn't trade, oh boy, Frostlass, at the end of the gen.
Ass! I was thinking, wait, is there a word in there that's like German for like vagina secretion? No, it just ends in ass.
Yeah. Isn't that sad? Like, that's why the later gens started tagging Pokemon that have been nicknamed. But that doesn't entirely solve the problem either, because I could nickname my Yamask Cofagrigus, and I won't be able to trade it anymore. Even though it's, you know, Cofagrigus.
You know, when you clear your throat. Oh. Why is the level?
You'll
What?
catch up eventually, Tess. Just lots of back and forth, eh? What level are you? Oh, geez, that doesn't seem right. Like that level of just disparity. Ugh.
More like disparity. Oh, poo poo poo.
Is that like French Monokuma?
Oh, poo poo poo.
Paw, paw, paw. Paw, 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 paw.
Up.
What does the fox say? It's a friend.
It is a friend. I'm gonna run into it face first into my foot.
Good.
Fingers.
Boy.
Oh yeah, I don't actually know when the best time is to do the Isle of Armor, etc.
Do you want me to tell you? Because I can.
I would like to know, because it strikes me as a post-game area, but then... Oh! That happened!
I forget if it's that your Pokemon are brought back down to level 50, or just most Pokemon there start at level 50.
So, it's for the best that I'm keeping my distance for the time being. Because I am gonna evolve him into a Slowking eventually, but just not yet.
Slowking is the other one now, so.
What do you mean the other one?
You can only get Slow Grow in Isle of Armor. And
Oh, right, the Clown Tundra.
Yeah.
The Clown Tundra, though. Really, a sniffle, that's all I get. So I'm going around deleting gym leaders and taking on the Clown Tundra, and all you could say is... Oh! I was so ready to say words, and then I just sort of didn't.
Can't blame you.
I get that a lot. Ah!
Tess, I'll make you an ASMR video at some point.
No! You can't do that, that's illegal.
And then I'm going to drink the water.
Oh no!
Drink.
And eat a kumquat.
How to eat a kumquat. You need water, a kumquat, and an appetite. I'm sorry. I can't keep that up. That's too much.
And the funny thing is, I was gonna name it Jacques because he's a friend, but Axel actually makes sense, because Axel is also a friend. Ah! Jeremy! Clearly, I'm gonna need to go back and do some things.
You can just brute force it for Bruce. Yeah.
Bruce Forsyth!
Bruce Force. The Shark Military.
Sounds like Bruce! Hey, Larry. Now he's calling me Larry. I'm on a conference call with Janelle and Marie. Like I'm gonna back down from Janelle and Marie.
We'll fish our friends, not food. Okay, there we go. I've been like sitting on that for the last.
Yeah, these great balls were unsubstantial. And consequently, they've given me the blues. You might call them unsubstantial blues. It's funny because there was a Eurovision song in 2007 with that name.
I was waiting for you to make a blue balls joke, so frankly, you're ahead of this curve as far as I'm concerned.
What's a ball?
It's the things you have to collect in the Sonic Color special stages.
Good music. Ah! Ah!
There's a reason I didn't mention Blue Sphere there.
You get the idea with that.
Da, 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 da. It's very upbeat. I prefer the Mania one personally. Also, better use of blue spheres.
See, I was going to agree with you, but then once again, you know, as we established in the previous stream, you know, the 3 gym leaders coming to see us all off, well, see Hop and me off, and Hop's like, oh, I'm so touched by this gesture, and Kabu's like, oh, I'm gonna chant at you, and Milo's like, I've never done it with a robot before, and then I'm just, like, Hop leaves all starstruck, and I'm just like, I don't speak English, and then I leave, and they're just like, oh, well, dick.
Oh, that would be an amazing, like, revelation at the end of this entire game. The reason you're a mute the whole time is because you only know, like, 3 words in English.
Blocking out haters. Yeah, I'm fluent in Borginian. I'm sorry, I only speak obscure symbols.
Oh, there's a puppy! Fingers, fingers.
Oh, hair and... Oh, yeah, Alex was warning me about the hair.
But you can do makeup on the guy? What is this?
The police?
See,
This just makes me very happy because,
that is just straight up Steven's hair from Ruby Sapphire Emerald. Carry on.
Yeah. Oh no, I've missed this since Gen 6, although I haven't played as the guy in any of those games, so I guess I don't have to worry about that anyway. And then Animal Crossing doesn't even have genders, so, you know.
Yeah. And you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna go blue, because I did dye my hair blue once, and the only reason why I didn't maintain it is it was too much faff. And yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's the prevailing theory that the protagonists of Gen 7 are just... They don't speak Hawaiian.
It does kind of feel like as you go through the game, everyone is trying to, like, teach you words after a while.
Alola, human.
That actually makes the entire thing better because you connect with the Pokemon better than you do the other characters.
Oh, they have sporty hats that are flavored. Oh, buckets! But there's supposed to be a place that looks like it has stuff and there's not any real... Like, reality doesn't exist, everything's real, but it's also not.
Fingers, fingers.
That blue hair looks damn good on me. Alright, so I would continue along the way to Stow-on-Side, but clearly everyone there wants me dead. So, well, I'm going to do the bike racing thing again, because that was just plain old regular fun. Now, I just need to remember that... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear. I see a little silhouette of purple.
I don't remember what that means.
I'm assuming Gigantamax.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh?
I forgot you could just get Watts by just talking to the buttholes.
It's a toxicity.
Yo! Gigantamax Toxtricity is actually pretty fucking rad, though.
Yeah, I've seen theoretically that it...
Yes, Tess?
Oh yeah, you can only send one, can't you? Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the Pokemon that's depicted in the hill carving in Turffield.
Is it? That's interesting.
Because it's got like the tail antenna situation.
Ooh.
Oh my god, it's Beyonce!
I just like its design.
It's just regular Dynamax.
Oh, that's boring.
Yeah.
Oh, don't they have to be like events or something that you apply for? That's unfortunate.
I think you can get them in the wild, they're just rarer. Max Goose. I don't know him.
Why would everyone bring Pikachus into this battle?
Oh yeah, that's something I was going to mention earlier. That oh yeah, the Japanese names for Pokemon, that they are kind of a time of houses. Because in Japan, there's a raging meme at the moment of depicting Bernie Sanders as a Jolteon, because the Japanese name for Jolteon is Thunders, which is transcribed as Sanders, which is the same as Sanders. Who goes there?
Hi.
Oh, you see today! Everyone's here apart from Alex, who's having his stomach interred.
Okay, the more you mention Alex, the more concerned I am about him. This is like the third time you're like, don't worry, he's fine. He's fine.
Boy, that is some kind of animation going on this thing.
Oh yeah, that toxicity just blew me away.
Goodbye.
It sure is still there, but no. See, I've never been a fan of the max raid battles anyway, because they are time on toast. Anyway, the reason why I've been the reason why someone said something police is because the police were there. I've gone earlier back into the game because there's a really steep level curve and I'm suffering accordingly.
Oh man, really? I guess they guide you back to training in the wild area or anything?
I'm just like, oh hey, I completely forgot how the you get free watts just for poking around in holes. Like for some reason, every time I saw a pillar of light, I thought, oh, that's an entire max raid battle. Maybe not.
Yeah, I think sometimes it just gives you stuff, right? There's
oh, it's
Which is...
oh. Carry on. I'm going back to the cycling place, meanwhile. But yes, but oh! To be fair, I would be peeved as well if someone... In fact, someone did once drive the front wheel of a bicycle right up my arse crack, so I can relate.
That's the,
You know, as you said that, which one is this? Skuntank? Skuntank's face showed up, and I realized it's designed to look like a butt. How did I never notice that before?
Wow, you're
yeah,
terrible.
really, yeah.
Also, I see a hedgehog possibly named Goku. I don't know, I cannot confirm. Yeah, you thought I was making sense when actually I was just observing the life.
It's okay. I showed my roommate something from Sonic recently, and her first response was, "Oh, is that Goku?" No. No, it's not Sean Chanel, I'm sorry.
Heather.
Oh yeah, got Goku from Sonic.
Heather and pals. Fungus! Fungus!
I don't know, pretty sus.
Show beans! Fungus, fungus!
Oh my god. Tess, please.
But I mean, I could explain the ass crack bicycle story if you want, but I mean, is that a question you really want answering?
My guess. I mean,
Oh my god, that was serious?
Oh yeah. Not in an erotic way. Quite the opposite, actually. I was walking somewhere with my mom. This was
That seems unsafe.
This was many years ago. I was walking somewhere with my mother, and this cyclist just plowed right into the back of me. And, my mother said that she would have quite happily just thrown the guy's bike into the canal we were walking next to, but there just so happened to be a police nearby.
Wow.
this is where I live by words of Sonic the Hedgehog. Shoot! There always seem to be so many police around when you don't need them.
Yeet!
He's right. Well, yeet.
It's like that one video of the tiger where the guy is like, he's holding a giant ball and the tiger comes running around and he throws the ball and the tiger is like, ball! And jumps into the water. You know the one. Oh! Why do I have so many things? That's accidentally really good. I should have been doing this more. It's almost like it's a core game mechanic or something. Oh, there's not enough space for me to call it Fungus.
Just name it Fingus.
You know I had to do it to him.
Finny.
Fingers. Yes, fingers.
Just like cut out all the vowels, like a
Funks.
Pokemon item.
Fingus.
Perlus heel. Maybe this will get me the experience. Did I get experience from that or just a fuck ton of items?
Why not both?
No, there wasn't a why not involved.
I think I think typically like you get experience for catching, so I don't see why you wouldn't. But I'm not sure.
But yeah, that reminds me how sometimes sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I'll remember what I was going to say eventually. How like sometimes my fingers voice sort of turns into like horny homestar, which is a combination of syllables you never want to flavor.
Okay.
Pokemon in South Africa is
Strong
just
Fingus.
I thought that was going to be like a clever. Oh, I got a bone.
Congratulations, Dad!
Any house. Oi, Qfant, but it's probably too strong.
That's an interesting mechanic. The treasure digging. I've never done that.
I tried to do it last time, but then I was too poor. But improve my bike.
Is that the thing where you get to do the zappy?
I don't know. Huh?
That's a Rotom rally. Wait, the zappy thing I thought you could do like just anytime on the bike.
So did I. But
What's the zappy thing?
The zappy thing?
When it's like when the bike is like going and then it gets a zappy and you can like press a special button and it makes it go faster.
Well, which one's the special one?
I don't know.
This game didn't explain anything to me, and I'm dumb.
They explained. They had
There we go. Tess has the zappy.
But
Yeah, okay.
I'm just getting this from walking through balloons, though. I'm not pressing a button.
Oh shoot! There's a.
Well, that works too, I guess.
I've lost the balloons.
Okay, wait.
That was poorly
I'll look it
telegraphed. Oh! Oh! Cubchew.
Run away.
I got to get away.
Bike on water.
Yeah, there's something that lets you do that in game.
I just assumed that was something you got like later on.
Yeah, probably. But I don't think it's story based that you at some point get a fast go button. That was gonna be the thing I was gonna say about like why Rotom's here at all. It's like because Rotom bike Rotom bike.
Fingers.
Fingers.
Go to go to Scotland.
Onion.
Scrotum.
Apparently,
Grind pepper.
once you hit
Fingers.
you hit Route 9 after Sir Chester, then the guy who was on Route 5 to give you the bike will give you the water crossing upgrade. So it's just like I guess something that happens,
Oh, okay.
or you have to. I don't know if it's clear if you need to go back or if it just like happens on Route 9. But either way,
Well, we will have to find out.
where's the speed boost?
Oh, I got a prize. It's a bit zappy. And a small number of whats. And an even smaller number of whos. And no hows. I don't know anything.
No hows.
Well, Polly can't fault switch, but she's made of the zappies. And the zoomies. I don't know if...
The A to use the electricity? I'm not sure.
I tried that before, but then it was like, oh, do you want to stop existing? Like, no, well, not really.
Oh, I mean, I don't know about in the race. Like, I'm just thinking, like, if you're riding your bike for, like, a stretch in general. Because I went up and down the bridge, like, right after I got the bike, because I
It's
also got
B.
an egg.
It's press B.
Oh.
To bust
Well,
a
there you
nut, press B button.
Beep, beep.
You did it, Tess.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes!
Oh yeah! Giant fucking pigeon!
Hadoo!
Ken? Oh, jeez. So echoey. That is weirdly menacing.
I like that its name is just like a cross between pigeon and dove, like they're not the same animal.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know which Pokédex it is that says this. Also, Furious, you don't look threatening whatsoever. You're adorable. Yeah, the Pokédex is
This
like...
is my new... Yeah.
Oh, go on. Say your words.
Oh, I was just gonna say that's like, you know, this is my Pokemon cat line. It's a cat and a feline. Like,
Because the Pokédex is like...
Pokédex.
It's like, oh, Pidove has evolved to be so fucking stupid, but at least it's cute. That's more or less the gist of it. It's like, oh...
Well, that's the thing, is that being dumb is cute, and therefore the dumber it got, the more humans were willing to feed it.
Be nice to baby. It could that could so easily be like it got better at being perceived by humans as dumb. Like it has to be. Like it got more disobedient. It became like less just like paid less attention to humans in general. Like what if they're just very smart secretly? Just gaming the system.
They hop around Unova and everyone's like, oh, look at the dumb little pigeons. And it goes back to its little hovel with the hundreds of others. And it's like,
Friends, I have collected the seeds that the humans have gifted upon me.
Exactly.
Oh!
Well done, Comrade Pidove.
Okay, its final evolution on Pheasant, I was looking at its like evolved forms Pokédex entries, and one of them is just like males have plumage on their heads. They will never let themselves feel close to anyone other than their trainers.
aww.
That's so...
I did not know that that Dynamax moves penetrate protection.
That is a, it's a way to phrase that.
To bust a nut, press B button. Help.
You can use it to
I don't know. Sounds pretty sus.
or Dino or Dino. With a load of silent R's with Charons over them, even though that's not even remotely how an R with a Charon over it is pronounced. Like, I vaguely recall watching the Eurovision Young Dancers of 2015, and I want to say one of the jurors there was, like, his name was spelled J-I-R with a Charon I, a Charon being an upside-down circumflex. And you know how they pronounced it? Yizzy. Where did the Z come from? I'm sorry, Czech, what the fuck? Nothing personal.
Wait, how's it spelled again?
J-I-R with an upside-down circumflex I.
Huh. And what is the R with that usually make? Like, what is that?
I don't know. I know the letter is called Rov. Now, who's accident? Yeah.
Apparently, it's the Czech equivalent of the name George.
How the fuck? Like, no offense,
know, right?
no offense, Czech Republic, but what?
Well, you know.
Either that or Wikipedia is pulling my leg again.
Yeah,
I really gotta stop doing that. I've already gotten 3 inches taller.
I'm glad you said taller. Oh, Polly's exploding.
You know what's good? I love Blitzel.
Blitzel is precious.
Wait, when did
It's a
Blitzel?
nice little animal. It doesn't have anything to do with anything. I just think it's neat.
Okay,
Yeah, no,
it's the next.
precious.
It's the next thing in the Pokédex after Unpheasant. I was just clicking links.
okay, fair enough.
Blitzel's precious. Still think it should have been Electric Fire, but I'm biased.
Electric Fire. Why is that?
Couple reasons. First of all, it learns a lot of fire moves. Second of all,
Fair.
Libra. So the stark contrast between black and white, stark contrast between electric and fire. 2 forms of energy. It's what the game's about. Thematically, it would make sense. It'd be like
Fair.
the Pokemon that something that Reshiram and Zekrom fight over or something like that. And it turns out that Kyurem all along was just a really, really buff Blitzel.
Love that.
I found a baby.
I don't know if I would consider like electric and fire to be opposite enough to like to be thematically that, but I do like the idea of having it be like dual type in that sense. Also, baby. I do love Delibird.
Wait, well, how
bouncy.
so? How do you pronounce it with an E then? Because I can kind of see the connection with the name George, but like Saoirse I can understand, but how do you say Saoirse? Like what's the deal with that? What's the deal with burritos?
I thought it was Saoirse.
Yeah, Saoirse with an A, yeah, but C-O-Airs? You know, it's like Saoirse?
Oh, huh.
Shungus?
Saoirse. Yeah, I don't know.
The last thing that you want in your Burger King Saoirse.
Oh, baby's happening!
Huh?
It's...
Santa Claus is here.
Da 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 da
Da
da.
da 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 da.
Yay! It's the
Oh my
yellow
god, it's a
one.
guitar.
We'd already established that Polly was the upbeat flavor. And I like, so first of all, I headcanon that Mickey is still, like, babysitter protective of her. But, like, she could just pick him up at the moment.
I don't know. The big little sister character's always been an archetype I've been fond of.
What was the
Yeah.
name? Like, people in the chat. The Aoife's pronounced Aoife in it. Anyway, who? Like, people in the chat, right? What was the name of the Danish guy who was obsessed with China in 2014? Weirdly, this makes sense to Europeans. Like, wait, no, was that Pilu? Either way, I'm gonna call it Pilu. I'm fairly sure it wasn't Basim because he sang for Denmark. And I'm talking about the hosty guy who was like, yeah, Ban Ki-moon, and the other host was like, he's Korean. I'm gonna go with, assuming I'm spelling it right, Pilo Asbeck. You know, he has an ass on his back, unlike most people. Well,
Yes,
Pilo was
that is the right spelling.
Yeah, well, Pilo
I
it
know
is.
who this guy is. Where have I seen him before?
Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
One day that you'll say that you care if you say you love me madly. I'd gladly be there like a puppet on a string. No? Okay.
I was trying to think of like a follow-up song, but I at this point my entire headspace has been taken up by 2 songs and they won't leave. It's been a week. So.
Okay, good night, Indigo. The Clinky Boys. They're non-gendered, but they're Clinky Boys. Like B-O-I-S.
Oh yeah, the
Clinky Friends! I love the spinnies that they do in this gen. Is that new?
Ah.
I don't remember them in any other gen.
I don't
But,
think. Yeah, I don't think that they flip around each other. They might have like moved gears maybe, but not like spun around each other.
the Flippy
Actually, let me
Friends.
look. I'm gonna look at this. I'm gonna look at the sprites.
Oh, yeah, when's the best time to do the Crown Tundra then? I tripped over an ice cream. When's the best time to do the Crown Tundra then? Because we've established that we're better off waiting before going to the I Love Armor. So, mirror match.
I don't know.
And don't worry, chat and/or people watching the archive. I'm screaming at me too because I know I have balls that are specifically for catching Pokemon that are low level. And what is that? What is that? What am I looking at?
It's a Wooper. It looks like in Black and White when they were introduced, they were like constantly like both individually rotating with each other, but they didn't do the like spinning around each other thing.
Flippy thing's really cute. I like that.
Yeah, it is.
Wow, the article I'm reading spells ladder wrong. It will ask you where you want to go, with the 2 options being Armor Station or Crown Tundra Station. Obviously, we want to choose the later.
Oh. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bra.
Wooper, wooper.
Dumpity-doo. Now, who at Eurovision is famous for not having arms?
This thing.
I'm
Oh wait, there was something. There was something.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, thankfully...
Is there anyone that sings a song that has a lot of whoops in it?
I'm seeing something about how that was like the idea, is that somebody wanted to show up on stage without.
Someone turned up, but they forgot their arms at home?
What is going on?
Many things could go wrong. What could possibly go wrong? Many things. Ooh, well, but Riker's a lady girl. I can't call him after a her. That wouldn't be fair on either of them. Who doesn't? I know. Name him after John from Jedward, because in 2011 they had massive shoulder pads.
There we go.
Alright.
Gimple. Why do you make a kissy face when you growl at me? At Alex, comma.
What? We can't call him out like that. He's not here.
Yeah, he's having his stomach inverted.
What is going on?
I think his owls are pregnant.
Ah, okay. Just making sure. I miss his...
Yeah.
That would, like, punctuate everything I say that could possibly be taken the wrong way.
I mean, I've told him to his face before he needs to get laid, but does he do it? Of course he doesn't.
I mean, he probably just went out to the store and bought milk after you told him that.
Oh, French!
It's the only language I know, Tess.
Volshipnik
Oui, baguette.
Figures.
Again, accidentally horny homestar. Mr. Puffer's eats pine cones for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Imagine that! Pine cones for B, L, and D.
Oh, the big boy and some slightly smaller boys.
This is upsetting.
I'm sorry. When did Martin show up?
Oh!
Friends.
I love Golurk and Golett, and I also like very different size. Hello.
This game is the first time they had that like real focus on size difference, which makes sense with Dynamaxing and all that. Tess, don't get any ideas.
I was gonna say, you're into it, aren't you?
Shush.
Hello.
Wazzy? Wazzy!
The Pingus!
Heather.
Pingus!
Pingus!
Another yeet. So, I don't remember when I started doing this, but I gave up on trying to go forwards, and now I'm fighting a lot of big things. Heather's into it.
Okay. That's cool. I'm sure Heather's into a lot of things.
Maybe you
Yes,
just want to
such
get
as-
hold. Maybe you just very tall want to get hold.
How does a clay idol evolve and get bigger?
I think it's just level.
No, I mean just like physically, how does it get any bigger?
Just add more clay.
Just inhale.
I'm gonna make a note of that.
Oh.
I mean, it is like ground and ghost type. I don't know. Maybe it just possesses some new rocks.
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, how does any rock type get bigger? Like, how do you know? How does a onyx become a steelix or what? Like, what are you?
Oh, there's this is a den, apparently.
I mean, I always thought of it like snails growing a bigger shell.
How does a Roggenrola become a Boldor?
By believing in
That is a
itself.
good question.
Lots and
That
lots
is
of self-confidence and bluster.
And to quote Rhett and Link, boobaloobaloobaloobies. I'm sorry, friend, this ship has sailed. Also, Heather, you have been called the fuck out.
Nani?
Oh my boy. Shinmeru.
How dare! I have a low poly bunny as my avatar right now. I don't know what in the world you're talking about.
Wheel of Fortune!
Look! The wheel is on another account. I don't link it!
And yet
My
here we are.
And yet I wish to know more about this wheel.
I've linked it to you before!
Oh yeah! I thought it was like an actual, like, physical wheel that you spun.
It is
Invest in that.
It is a wheel!
Get yourself one.
What, I should get myself a wheel of kinks?
Why don't we all?
I think personally it's a very remarkable mark of self-expression because it sums up everything about yourself, except not really.
Oh, Heather. The Schlerz would not be without you.
So how is Tess?
I'm full of shit.
My cat's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have a cat named Tess. It doesn't live with me
Aw.
anymore, but
Named after me.
That's very good.
I certainly wish I could. If I get another cat, I'm properly naming her Tess because this one is technically Tessie, and she is old and grumpy.
I thought that was your housemaid.
What?
Oh,
No, that's Essie.
Essie, Tessie, Chesty. Well, that's you.
Testy.
No, that's you.
That's me.
Yes.
Testy. No, that's Tess.
That's Alex.
Oh,
Yes.
that's Alex. Yeah.
Chesty, Testy, Bestie, Tess, and Crocodile.
Yeah.
Or Alligator.
Me.
Now, who's Fluffy?
Me.
That wasn't meant to be I'm talking about Eurovision, not just like, who's Fluffy? me!
Ooh.
Oh.
What was her name that represented Serbia in 2019?
Nevena. But this is a male one, so I'm gonna go with Michał as in Michał Špak.
Ah, okay. Did you get an applin yet?
I don't know where they are, but I'm going to assume that I'm not there yet.
You would have
I
gotten
think you'll-
somebody handing you a thing, I would think. So, it shouldn't be too bad.
Because Leslie made a point of capturing an apple for me and making it be an Appleton.
Appleton.
And so at
Very
some
precious, chunky boy.
and
And I even nicknamed it for you.
I wanted to make sure that it was named because I was like I wasn't sure how they handled that in Gen 8 because like it used to be you can't nickname a Pokemon if it's not yours. Who did you steal it from? The police?
Yeah, like I said, I got Ice Cube from my sister, so when I went to nickname it, they just asked, are you sure you want to nickname it this? Because once you do, it is going to be this for now and forever. So now I just have Sarah the Ice Cube.
She has no fear, even though Sarah has been to Eurovision since then with an actual Eurovision song, and it certainly wasn't that. Fuck it, camp.
She ain't gonna hold on to these monsters anymore.
Hello.
Was that monsters or lobsters?
Yes.
Monsters.
Okay. Because now I just have this image of her holding up 2 lobsters. I found them!
Heather, I love you. And this is why I've named a Gyarados after you.
I appreciate it.
Because yes, I sent a picture to Tess of my Pokemon team, which I managed to nearly finish the entire game with.
Oh lord, they're coming. And Polly just headbanging in the distance, and Mickey keeping it like he's keeping an eye on her whilst pretending not to be keeping an eye on her. This warms the cockles and muscles of my heart so much. It truly does.
This warms the cock, what?
The cock.
Look, Alex isn't here, so somebody has to be this slightly inappropriate one until he's here.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's Heather.
Wait, no, I'm appropriate. I know my audience, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Ultimate Teacher, and yet some of the stuff that comes out of my mouth makes you really think that I really shouldn't be.
Oh no, depends on what you're teaching.
Oh. I never told you guys about the sex education song, did I?
The what?
No?
Well,
Go
don't expect to tell me you that now.
Polly's so cute. Oh gosh.
She is.
Big lumbery smacks. Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Now, what works with Sausage?
Sausage.
Is there a description on the sausage?
Not really. Or maybe there is.
Usually there's descriptions with the berries, like whether they're sweet or spicy or sour or whatever.
Do they seriously have one called a tomato berry?
Oh yeah, that's been around.
Tomato, yeah.
It's been around for ages. Yeah, the Tamta berry.
The Tamta berry. Replay, replay, replay.
Yeah.
Look up curry combos.
I feel like curry combos should be the name of a game all on its own. Some kind
Yeah.
of food-based hack and slash.
Hello, everyone.
Food-based hack and slash. Oh no.
I think it matters like which thing you put with it. It's like just sausage is a base and the berry is the flavor.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not entirely sure which axis I'm supposed to be spinning my arm on, so I'm just sort of improvising, and it seems to be working.
Yeah.
I can see the
That's
sausages.
fine.
My entire Let's Play of Tingle readied me for this moment.
Yadaba.
Yonaba?
Indeed.
It seems like from the little thing in the right corner that it's like you're supposed to hold the controller flat and just like as I'm doing a motion in real life. It's useless.
As
Just-
if you're
just like-
holding a spoon. Or...
Well, is it not as if you're holding a spoon, but like hold the controller, I think, like flat, like just the buttons are facing upwards, and then just
Like an
like and just do
electric
that in like a circle, keeping that
Yeah.
orientation. But I don't know. I've never gotten a very good curry, so what do I know? But I also don't think I've done that motion.
Paparaja class. I like that.
Yeah.
The only- Like, I don't know.
Paparaja's a good Pokemon.
I don't know much about it. Mickey, you fucking missed.
It is Paparaja.
I don't know much
Say
about
again?
the various classes of curry, but I do remember us discussing the other week about the Wabuffet class because the Japanese name is just, yeah, it is what it is.
So is it just like Milcery, Wobbuffet, and
Coughing and Copperaja and others.
Copperaja?
Oh, I looked up Paparaja and Cufint is so cute. Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Cuffin's adorable. Or Cufint, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's
Because it's based on Elephant, obviously, and the CU for Copper.
Oh. Huh.
Cute.
It's weird that they use something that is called copper for the silver ring.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... Yeah,
And it
that's
wouldn't
weird.
even, like, that wouldn't even be like a translation error because it's not like copper is a different color in other countries.
Yeah.
It is in Minecraft.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Well,
no.
it's not yet. But like they are adding copper to Minecraft at some point. Wow.
The only thing I don't
Hooray.
like about Copperaja is the Gigantamax form. Looks hideous. But, you know,
See,
I just won't
I'd always
even
assumed that.
acknowledge that it exists.
I'd always assume. By the way, Polly just raced Jeremy and fucking handed him his ass. So, well done there. But yeah, I'd always assumed that Qfant Copperaja were based on like elephant teapots, but they're not. They're just grumpy things. I could have wished of that. Low red Fanpy, how dare you? And we are familiar with K-Mew and Sparewell. We've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt.
Have you bought the t-shirt?
No.
Beep beep.
Noot noot.
I think that's an owl.
What's the...
Feel
Oh, it was
like
I got a critical capture. I didn't know those were still a thing.
Yay!
I didn't either. I've like
I didn't know they were a thing.
I forget when they were introduced. I would say at least I want to say Gen 5.5. But
Yes?
maybe, yeah. I don't know if it was a thing. No, was it a thing in black and white? Hang on, I'm looking it up.
What is defined as Gen 5.5 then?
Black 2, White 2.
Probably black and white too.
Ah.
Yeah. I always call those Gen 5 2 the same way Final Fantasy X 2 is X dash numerical 2.
Since Gen 5.
Oh,
so
you
I guess
mean-
black white.
you mean Elon Musk's child?
Yes! Precisely!
I Oh!
Yes.
Beware, just like stands intimidatingly and then just boop, it's gone. Oh, and it's back. Oh no! Exit pursued by a bear. Yeah, don't mind me. Like, I'm sure this is like it's frustrating almost that this is like one of my best attended streams so far, and all I'm doing is trundling around the wild area. Like the one time that I'm making minimal progress, and people actually turn up to watch.
We're entertaining enough. Don't worry about it.
And as stated previously, why is Piloswine so fucking tiny?
Yeah, that really did throw me off because it used to be the fully evolved form. You'd think it'd be massive.
Yeah, now he's a small friend.
It's a mammoth friend.
So you haven't done the fighting gym yet?
Not yet.
Then.
I was gonna go there, but then the route was like, hey, everything's level 370. Go home.
Yeah. It do be like that sometimes.
Yeah, ain't that just the way? Get in my friendly ball. Come
Even
friendly
though I kind
balls
of-
and rain on Pancham.
I do feel bad for spoiling like the gym challenge task thingy for the
No, it's fine.
fighting gym.
Back
Okay.
back in the day, I would spoil myself on them for various generations anyway, because I wanted to know what I was up against so I could look forward to it. Getting progressively
Yeah.
more northern with each passing word.
You're looking forward to spinning teacup ride of doom.
I don't know what to expect other than teacups. And a quiz at
Yeah.
one point with Chain Smoker Opal. Chain Smopal.
Oh,
A
so
quiz.
it is Cufant. Okay. It is Cufant because the Latin word that the CU for copper comes from is cuprum, and therefore cuprum Cufant. Okay.
Also, it's cute.
Yes, exactly.
The quiz for the fairy type gym. It's a quiz about fairy types, except instead it's family fortunes.
Fairy type gym leader Gino DeCampo.
I wish.
Fortunes!
Anything for you, Beyonce!
See, it's like I was saying on Discord the other day. Bastardized Vector the crocodile.
Unfortunately,
there's-
it's also my association with the guard from Tingle, so,
Yeah.
you know.
That like it's funny because I based the guard voice on the on
On the ooh.
yeah on Vector the crocodile as best as I could.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
But Vector doesn't have a wife.
My wife was a weapon.
Yeah, I've seen dissenting opinions on Tumblr, which is a great place to go for opinions. Where people are
Yeah.
like, "Hey, if you ship Vector with SBO, then you're human trash," and like. Their reasoning was the age difference, and like, yeah, if you go with their canonical ages, that does make sense, fair enough. But if you sort of, if you factor in, if you take the age differential and age them up, then it's kind of fine because like there's literally a 15-year gap between the ages of my parents, so you know, let the reptiles be gay.
Yeah,
Or we're
I
keeping
mean,
Charmy young. Adorable little precious.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. You had a headcanon about that, right, Tess?
Which one?
Something about Charmy being 16. That's all I remember.
I don't remember, but I'm sure it came up in Galvantula in Chaotix Versus, which was
Friend!
a good series.
Oh, and that was like the most fun I've had recording something in a long time.
It's the-
Besides, like,
It's one of the most fun
Moderation.
things I've ever had editing. Ever. Because editing is generally boring.
editing's my favorite part, as long as I enjoyed myself the entire time, which is difficult to do. Machoke is tiny.
Alex will be disappointed, I'm sure. Now, how does one change what your trainer class is? Like, I'm not complaining that I'm a cameraman because it fits, but at least I'm assuming that's what that symbol means. Giant pants lizard.
What symbol?
Like when I go into battle, it has an icon that's like a cameraman. Man me a
Yeah.
camera.
Bum 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 bum.
Please turn on your sandy hands, Mr. Sandman, man me a sand. I look so fucking cool with those glasses and the floopy hair, and I'm like, Trainer Tess just does not give a fuck. Yeah, because I forget who I was talking to. It was either you, Heather, or Alex. I think it was you. Where we were discussing, like, hypothetically, if I had Shield as well, I'd play through the game, but as the female trainer. And so we've got male Tess, who's, you know, there's this, I mean, a little bit what's her face from Parks and Rec. Sincerely, Ryan Seacrest. But also, is that Parks and Rec or is that fucking? You know, this hat is simply divine. I wear it while I murder people. What is that? Is that Parks and Rec? Am I pulling a dumb here?
I have no idea.
Neither do I.
Well, anyway, like, Sword Tess is like half that and half upstanding proper British gentleman, and then, nah, I don't want it. Scraggy. I've already got one. Then there's Shield Tess, who is just fucking like the Scottish trainer from all the memes.
Wait, you have Shield now too?
No, but I might get it
Okay.
eventually. Might.
So I'm gonna say I got you an Appleton.
Yeah, but that's a long way away. The chance of the prospect of the schedule of our daily lives in which we enjoy this delicious, tasty banana.
Yeah?
So I take
Feel
it
like
you.
into Alex again with that?
There's just a bunch of Magikarp just flopping and popping in the grass.
Yee.
Yay.
Yeet.
Give me immerpovements. Yeah, sure. Wrote on my rally. Bridge me my field.
Mr. Sandman, man me a sand.
Bum 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 bum.
Bum 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 bum.
Make
Yeah, we
it
have fun here.
make it the juiciest Medcardor hook hand.
Banana.
Mr. Sandman. Sand. Man me a sand.
Mr. Sandman. Worms?
Wems still gets to me to this very day. Like, do people need me to explain the context of that? Because I will quite happily, it's just... It's...
Go for it.
So... Oh, I tripped over a baby. Just like in real life. But, yes, so... Someone at one point, like, on Wikipedia, there's a page for episodes of Steven Universe, as you might expect. And there was a minisode called What Are Gems to introduce people to the concept of gems from the show. But at some point, someone graffitied the Wikipedia page, so it just said, like it said What Are Gems, but they just highlighted most of it and deleted most of the title. So all that was left was open quotation mark, capital W, lowercase EMS, question mark, close quotation. Wems? And the fact that it was perfectly punctuated made it sound so sincere.
Wems?
Wems?
No, that song. That will represent the moon at Junior Eurovision.
Performed by Kanye West in the Kazakh language.
Alongside Fun with Maths.
Ah, Shegas Mathematica. By Plam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Even though
means...
she's probably too old for Junior Eurovision now.
No, she will always be baby. Oh, sneasel. One day, I will go back and make progress. I just feel too weak at the moment.
That's fine, Tess. I finally figured out the 49 damage thing.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah?
Was that?
Oh, apparently it was
So-
Parks and Rec.
So, Galarian Meowmask evolves into Runerigus after taking at least 49 damage, and then you gotta run under some bridge or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a reference to Bardo Toto? A Buddhist concept of purgatory after death before reincarnation. This process of Buddhist purgatory is said to last 49 days.
Ah.
So,
That
apparently you get hit so that you almost die in order to reincarnate as Runerigus.
That doesn't gel with my understanding of the Bardo, which I got from very well-acclaimed video game Cursed Mountain, produced by a fucking German studio based in the town of Plan Egg. That taught me that your time in the Bardo is 2 weeks long. You spent the first week with the nice spirits, and then the second week with the bastard spirits, but then if you get to the end of the second week and you're like, hang on a minute, the bastard spirits were just the nice ones in disguise and being dicks, then they're like, you solved the puzzle, and they let you go on and be happy and possibly reincarnate.
Yay.
That was a game that I played once.
I know. I was there for some of it.
Were you?
Well, not like co-commentating. I remember watching it.
Greta is thinking about camping.
Yeah. So is my Sylveon Valentino. They should get together sometime.
How deep do you want to dive, Tess? I have entire encyclopedias right in front of me.
About what? I've already forgotten.
The Bardo, whatever, and the 49 days. or whatever.
Oh.
Except there's a paywall for this one, so I'm gonna pass.
Things that make you go, hmm.
Who's got a nose?
I do.
That 2 weeks things is a thing. It's part of it, and then that's like one phase. There's like 6 stages. There are 6 stages of Bardo, which are as below, and one of them is 2 weeks. So there you go.
So in theory, you're both right. Yay!
Yay!
I'm an optimist. We're all wrong.
Thanks, Heather. I love you too.
Wait.
Wait, what? What are we waiting for? Christmas?
Yes, I'm an optimist. We're both wrong. Okay, I'm going to challenge the elephant.
Go for it.
Yay.
Girl, eyeliner on fleek! No one says that anymore.
Everything on fleek.
The
Fleek on
only
everything.
The only reason I would never use a Cufant is because I try to go dual types when I can, because I have my set of rules that I've got to follow before the end of the game. But Cufant's adorable, so I might make an exception. Pretty friend.
That's what Heather is. A pretty friend.
We're all
Yep.
pretty friends.
Yeah.
Yay!
I feel like that's like the other definition, like, wow, that's a pretty big boat. Yeah, that's a pretty friend. Person. It's a pretty friend person.
You got acquaintance, pretty friend, very friend.
And then there's just whatever's going on with you and Alex.
I think
I
that
believe
counts
that's
as
the first
I'm a Kipperderm. Ooh. No, wait. What? Ooh. Yes.
What?
I'm gonna name him after Elnor Husseinov. Because only your winner from 2008.
Oh yeah.
The Europeans are speaking in code again.
I know he represented Azerbaijan, but my brain was just like, when did he represent Azerbaijan?
Yeah, only the year where you really liked him. Well, not like that, but you know.
I was having my, like, moment. 2008 was a rough year.
Yeah. Oh. One day I will challenge Big Chungus, but this is not that day.
Apparently they are based on some kind of elephant statue thing. So you weren't wrong too much on the teapot thing.
I'm just disappointed that it wasn't fully based on teapot!
Yeah. I mean, we already have one of those. I'm surprised you haven't seen one yet.
I don't know where they spawn.
That's okay. I'll be sure to announce it very, very happily.
Because I do have to have one.
I think it's before, like, there's a little wooded area between, like, the fighting type gym and the fairy type gym where that Pokemon spawns. That's where I think it is.
So hypothetically soon. If I were to just buck up, fuck up, shut up and go, but here we are instead looking at skunks with bums for faces. Like Wurmple. Oh!
Tess, why was that Xatu frozen in there in like midair? Did you see that?
I did. But more importantly...
Oh no. Oh! It's a boy!
I'm gonna go for just a second, I'll be right back.
You do that.
It's a boy.
It's a girl boy.
It's your girl boy.
See, those aren't shorts.
Yeah, that's fur. It's the same kind of fur that Cinderace has. And Megalopony, obviously.
Okay, I just had like several things going on at once there in my head. Isn't that city from Sonic Riders that's named after Sans? So hang on a minute. I mixed up Megalopony with Megalo City, Megalopolis, or which is a word, and Megalovania. I'll be here all night, folks. I can't ball? Wait, is it because it's, is it outside my catchment range?
That's a really, really tight catchment range, though.
Like
you have to be within 5 levels? What?
I think it's just, like, I think my limit is 35. Which, if so, that's just insultulating.
That's silly. You put in all this effort, and you can't even catch him later?
And I think the shorts are comfy and easy to wear.
Oh, no.
But yeah, I think the thinking is that way we can have strong Pokemon everywhere, but we won't let the
trainer can't have them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still though, like that's a little bit extreme. If you can whittle down this thing's health, you should be able to catch it.
And maybe it is a level gap thing. It's not. Gotta fuck his teeth up. First of all, it's a she, and second, don't fuck up her teeth. She's got the teethies.
Well, that one tooth on the chest, maybe.
Oh. Yeah, I still can't throw because it's too defended. It's got
Why are
foot
you even allowed to fight it in the first place? She looks very cute.
Well, I know where to go when I want my additional furry bait.
Where? When?
What am I looking at? Who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu! It's Clefairy! Fuck! What is that? It looks.
that?
It looks like. I want to say it looks vaguely like either an Eevee or a Squovit.
It might be a Squovit. My first thought was Tepig, but that can't be right. What is that?
Well, we'll have to find out.
Yeah, go for
In
it.
the next one, which is now.
Dun dun dun.
Da-da-da-da.
I just realized I did that in one of my videos recently, and I feel really bad about it the more I think about it.
What, Megalovania or?
The see you next time thing. Oh, it is a Squavit!
Boo.
And this thing's horrifying.
Why are you booing the Squovit?
I already have one.
And Squovit's really scary.
Oh yeah, and I named it as well.
Oh
Named
yeah.
the Squovit.
Thunder and lightning, it's getting exciting, except it's Polly. Gone from being, I am baby, give me food gummy, to,
Oh, Daimon Lyubovta!
they will never break us down.
Oh, Diamond Lube.
We had a time bopping to that. Like, so much so that we both, like, we were wiped out for a solid 2 songs where we had to go and get a drink after that. Like, we bopped so hard.
Yeah. Yeah. But that didn't stop us from fighting our way towards the stage so we could have our moment on TV.
And we didn't succeed.
I know.
It's fine, we made memories.
Yeah.
You know, where you... that silly cone. We made memories.
Yeah. Like, that time we got shot in the bus station.
Yeah, that happened. It's just, you go to Sweden and just casually, fuck you, you don't get to exist. Like, what's the deal? Where, like, we were just trying to get from air to bib in Sweden, and they were like, fuck you, we've closed the Jezebel with you inside it.
Yeah, like,
I forgot the word for train station there.
it
It's
was like a
Jezebel.
transport hub. It was like a transport hub because it was like a train station and a bus station and an underground station.
And like, why did
everything...
the train let us get in there, only for it to turn around and go, you can't leave, and so we had to leave through a fire exit.
How did the train turn around?
That's a good question.
To get to the other side.
Like, the only thing open in that whole train station was Burger King.
Priorities.
I mean, that's not that bad.
Now, when we say that was the only thing open, we are including the exits in that statement.
Yeah.
So, your options are Burger King,
Or die.
Come down to train station. We have Burger King.
Bubgerkurg.
Appetite.
Bubgerkurg. Have it in a way.
And even then, even when we did get out, the bus wasn't going to show up until like 4 in the morning. And we were already tired at this point because it was like, what, 11 o'clock at night?
I want to say it was like 1 or 2 a.m.
Something like that.
And so that the
But luckily, I found us a taxi.
Yes. They overcharged through the nose and out the other side, but oh, did I tell you about the stupid thought I'd had about noses?
Yes. No.
Wait, is the Burger King formula for chips over there different than us? Because I think Burger King's like the one that actually got their potatoes right.
I know that KFC redid their chips, like, semi-recently.
KFC with chips.
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
Yes.
What? Since
What
when?
else are they gonna...
They have chicken and biscuits.
They do not, and they don't have those weird savoury scones either.
They have chicken. They have...
Bop dividots on Roombas,
Chip.
Photoshop some Goombas. What?
They have
Oh,
chips.
geez.
They have. I think they have mashed potatoes. Do they have
Yes,
mashed potatoes? Yeah.
they do over here at least.
I
Ooh,
don't
mashed
know.
potatoes. Where?
My
At
experience.
KFC.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like,
It's
Oh,
been
I
a
don't know
long
if I've ever
time.
been.
My most recent experience with anything KFC related is watching my sister play a dating sim called I Love You, Colonel Sanders.
I'm familiar. I am familiar. That is a time.
Sounds like it.
Oh, that
It is a time.
that's an entire Vikavolt or Vikavolt or Pikachu. It's not a Pikachu.
Yeah, Pikachu.
Pictured here.
No, it's pronounced Pikachu.
Oh yeah, speaking of, did you
Who's
get
that
the
Pokemon?
I'm sure Heather can attest. It's pronounced Pikachu.
Tess?
Yeah.
Do you have either of the Let's Go games?
I do. I have. Oh! just now noticed that it's level 52.
Poor baby.
Anyway, yes, I have Pikachu, and I have plans. Right, my plans at this stage are to stream it, but I won't be the one playing.
Ooh, mysterious.
Dun dun dun.
Also, I just found an energy root, and that vaguely reminds me of what I can only assume was one of the Fleetway Sonic comics. Like, I remember exactly one page of it, and I know that Espio was involved. There was what I can only assume was called an energy root that was somehow mind control-y, and 2 suns, that's a sign of the end of the world! And that's literally all I remember.
Googling in the distance.
End of the world is the final action stage of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, I know that. That's not what I'm looking for.
I know the secret lore. Tell me the common lore.
Anything that has paper... No. Anything that has words attached to it has lore. You're trying to make instant noodles? Oh, lore? Look
That
at the
is a good
cooking.
piece of lore.
Oh, Tumblr, thank you for your wisdom. I saw, and in fact I reblogged this as well. There was, like... It was wholesome anyway, but I reblogged it because I like the format of it, where it was, like, Among Us style recipe chicken. No, it was, like, there was a red and a black crewmate, and the latter was hiding inside a vent, but, like, just chilling, just vibing. And red just comes into the room like, "Oh, imposter of the vent, what is your wisdom?" And then, then black gives some, like, legitimate advice. And, like, I like this. It's wholesome. And I like that method of addressing as well. Oh, imposter of the vent.
From now on, please refer to me only as imposter of the vent.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Feel...
rename my everything.
Dispense wisdom from your wisdom tooth.
Ah, that's how that works.
Oh,
Figured.
jeez.
I'm just referencing Dog of Wisdom.
Hoppa, 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 hoppa.
Hababa daga.
See, I can never remember the original thing well enough, so I always just end up wisdoming to the tune of the Game of Thrones theme.
Hoppa, 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 hoppa.
See, the worst part is, that's also the intro to the Pirates theme, so...
Which ones?
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, so we're not talking about Johnny who didn't need to be Johnny.
Yes?
Consider yourself truthed.
Wake up, sheeple! Wake up, Wooloos!
The moon landing was fake. You believe in the moon?
What's a moon?
It's
Tell me
when
when you're older, Lozzie.
it's when someone drops trow and presents ass cheek.
Heather, I think I'm older than you.
Are you? No. What? No.
My
We're all
birthday's the
babies.
15th of February.
You're all
I think-
babies.
No.
Yes.
No, Heather, me and you are roughly the same age.
Have?
J'ai 24 ans.
Do they say it like that in French?
I want 20.
I think he said he is 25 years old.
No, he said he was 80.
No.
80 is 80.
That's why I said 24.
Did you?
Yes.
Yes.
Me up.
Wake me up inside.
I can't wake up. Save me.
Wait, you're 25?
No. You're mixing up quatre and cinq, I think.
You're 24.
Hands actually sound really close to each other, so I don't blame you.
Honk.
24. I was going to say it didn't sound right. Because I know you're only a couple of months older than my sister.
Kids, all of you.
I'm older than you, Heather.
Yeah, but I'm 26. I get to be old now. I'm over a quarter.
I'm
You're all
26
baby.
as well. And I'm 26 as well, and I'll be 27 in, like, February.
And
I'll
Joth
be
is just
27
ageless.
I'll be a million in about a million years.
I
Fair.
mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Joth is this immortal, unknowable entity who sometimes graces us with their presence, but only when it behoves the deigning of the signatures.
Which is
Wait,
exactly
is
what
Alex the
Pokemon
same
does.
age as you?
They all gotta be Danish.
we need parental permission slips for you to appear.
Specifically from the Danish stuff.
Yes, but yeah, Alex is a couple of months younger than me, but only a couple of months. But you wouldn't know it from the way he behaves. If anyone's baby here, it's Alex, and Alex isn't here, so no one's baby. There are no babies here.
Fingers.
Except possibly you, because we never know how old Joth is. Jazz hands!
I'm a million, baby.
Okay.
Everyone's baby when you think about it. I mean, trees exist, and they're taller than you.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true. That is hardcore truthage right there.
I mean, we were all baby in some way, because I mean, we were all born somehow.
Now, here's the thing, right? If you cut a person in half, they're gonna have less rings than a tree's gonna have. So who's the real winner?
Oh my god, it's Hillary Clinton!
What?
Ah!
I know all the
Cleans up
facts.
the impossible.
Why is Shinotic Hillary Clinton?
Oh no, that Shinotic is just also here.
Hillary Clinton is one of the NPCs.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Ah, it's a giant version of the god of hell itself. Better send out my car keys. Clef key activate. I'm somewhat disappointed, come to think of it, that Klefki's cry isn't like the noise that like a car makes.
I'm making a mental note of that. That needs to change for future
That
game.
would
if
be
it's right.
so cute.
And also, I have never seen a Shinotic before. This is my first time.
Congratulations! It's a very interesting Pokemon. Completely useless in Gen 7, unless you specifically went with Incineroar. But you know,
What if it's like Klefki? They like, you know, they'll do the like jingly thing if they're nearby or if they're like interacting with a trainer or something. But like to each other at a distance, they do the beep beep to like call each other
I love it.
over a distance.
that's fantastic.
I caught a fish. Mushroom capture complete.
Oh, jeez. Somewhere in the background, a purple Incineroar chases after you. Hold on there! Give me my friend back! I'm begging you, please!
I like that each like rotation, each like shake of the Pokeball like kicks up a bunch of dust very dramatically.
Well, it's huge.
It's a very powerful mushroom friend. It just
like-
wants to escape so bad.
I don't think I've ever seen this thing in my life.
Yeah, like the
What,
the first time that I saw Morello was in the Detective Pikachu film.
Morello, I think I knew, but I never like saw the evolved form.
Yeah, I don't think it shows up anywhere in Alola. At least not the original game. Maybe it does in Ultra. I don't know. But in Sun and Moon, only the unevolved form is in the forest, and then you've got to evolve it yourself. Kind of like Serena, except no one wanted to really pay attention to the mushroom friend, which is a shame because shiitakes are cool.
Hey, I have one question about a Pokemon's name. It's irrelevant to this, but just about a Pokemon's name.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Persian just like not a pun? Like it could have been Persian or something. It's just like a breed of cat. It's like it's just a nationality. Like this is my cat. It's called Maine Coon.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Coon.
like there are like have you heard some of the other like original names that some Pokemon were going to be called until someone stepped in and said like these are awful.
That's fair. Some of them are just named like Rock.
Yeah. Japan especially has a running history with a lot of their Pokemon just being named a thing that also happens to be like in English, and that's why it's so cool to them. So, Sanda, for example, is
and Umbreon I think is just Blackie.
yes.
Typhlosion is Backfoon! Stand back, you foon!
Okay, and I love this, like, if you go into the name origin section on Persian, it's like, I just love how it's explained, where it's like, Persian refers to Persian cats. It can also be related to purr, the onomatopoeia for the noise a cat makes when content.
Yeah,
Just in case you didn't know.
I'm just gonna quietly rename it in the spreadsheet I have to PURSI.
Oh. Oh! I thought I saw something, then I didn't, and the background is electric. That's not what I mean to say at all.
I guess it's because the Japanese name was Persian, so they didn't think they needed to change it, but they could have just gone with a different spelling. Maybe.
But yeah, how like I think it's either Coughing and Wheezing or Coughing and Grimer were originally going to be called No and La, as in New York and Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's Coughing and Wheezing.
And congratulations, New York evolved into Los Angeles.
Yeah.
But yeah, one thing that tickles me very is that Poltegeist in Japanese is just Teapot desu. Which is just literally, it's a teapot! But despite that, and I love this about Bulbapedia, and as someone else has pointed out before, so it's not even my place to say, but Bulbapedia is like, the name may be based on X, Y, and Z. So it's like, the Japanese name, Teapot desu, which translates to it's a teapot, may indicate that this Pokemon may be based on a teapot.
I think that's really great, like, for its name to just be, it's a teapot, where it's like, it's like, because it's very much like a fake thing that has like a ghost in it, and it's like, it's a teapot, don't worry about it.
Honest, I'm a teapot. I found the vegetable!
What vegetable?
You know, like last week we were talking about Vegetables, and I found it.
Yes.
Oh! Hoi hoi hoi! Me hoi manoi! Speaking of vegetables,
It's Larry the cucumber. I don't know.
That's a fruit!
Yeah, that kind of always bothered me when I grew up watching VeggieTales. That's unfortunate, actually.
You watched VeggieTales too, Heather?
Of course I did. Who didn't?
My only experience of VeggieTales is YouTube poops.
I can only imagine.
I've seen
Hi, kids.
little if any VeggieTales. I think at some point, like my parents were gonna take me, like they took me to, like a movie theater or something for it. They were not aware that it was religious. My family is not religious. Went to it's like a movie theater. They started talking about God. My mom was like, "Okay, we're leaving."
Hey yo, camera, can I see, please? There we go. My camera got my camera got ate by a rock.
Yeah, I can't imagine like bringing my kids in to see anything like that, especially if it's gonna end with that like really heavy-handed. And remember, kids, God made you special, and He loves you very much. Goodbye. And like,
You see, all I'm familiar with is stuff to the effect of like, "Fear not, for behold, I bring you pizza." Which I don't know if that's a legitimate quote or if it's just sentence mixing.
I'm pretty sure I know where that sentence mixing is coming from, though. That's the worst part.
So do I.
As in the origin of the quote, or the origin of the YouTube pooping question.
The origin of the quote. It's all from the second episode, I believe.
Is that the one with
I think it's the first
Franken-celery?
episode.
No, that was the
that's
first
the first
episode. Yeah.
Why is
yeah.
Gorgeist Gummy thick, by the way?
Oh no, wait, then it might be the first episode because it was the guy who was trapped with the lions or whatever, and then he had pizza with them.
It's because
They
the pumpkin
had
be polite.
Rack Shack, Benny, and Michael Rosen.
I'm Radshak. I'm Meatshack. I'm a
I'm a
bumblebee.
Bendigo.
A bendy boo. I'm Benny. Yes,
Oh,
Heather.
shoot. See, a lot of that was like roundabout wholesome if you just kind of block out the very heavy-handed stuff in the last 20 seconds.
Block out the haters.
Like, does every episode end like that, or is that like the end of a specific thing?
Their catchphrase is like the thing they finish every single episode off with is they go to the computer named QWERTY and ask if QWERTY's got a verse for us, and then they read a Bible verse that's applicable to the message and moral of that particular episode, and then they remind all the kids that God made you special and He loves you very much.
Very much.
Goodbye! And then fade out and credits. Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a long time, but, yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised I still remember it.
The worst part is,
into a million toddlers.
they kept going, like, further and further away from religious stuff, because, I mean, they started using biblical stories as fairy tales to teach morals, and then, like, as they went, they got more and more, like, there's an entire episode that's just a parody of Lord of the Rings, and it's incredible. It's Lord of the Beans. And I'm not kidding, it's like one of the best animated comedy things for kids I've ever seen.
Wait.
I don't even think that had a Bible verse in it.
I just remembered. Wait, which one of us actually
God
brought up?
love you very much.
Which one of us brought up VeggieTales? Because I'm actually glad it came up.
Oh,
Weirdly.
no.
Because,
That was me.
like, earlier on, again, literally because of a YouTube poop, you know what was stuck in my head?
Oh, no.
We are the grapes of wrath.
Oh,
It's
wrath. We never take a bath.
It is our style to never smile and never laugh, or something like that. I got
Throw a snake in
right.
your milkshake to make you cry.
you cry.
Again, I don't know how many of these are actual quotes and how many is just YouTube poopery.
That is an actual song.
Yeah.
As we go driving by, I might spit in your
I'm
eye.
so indoctrinated. I know everything about this. This is horrible. I could be here for like hours with like, and now it's time for silly songs.
Silly
with
songs with Larry.
The part of the show
Part of
where
the show
Larry
where
comes out
Larry comes out
and
and
sings
sings a silly
a
song.
silly song.
The Water Buffalo song.
Yeah, everyone's got a water buffalo. Yours is fast, but mine is slow. Oh, where we get them, I don't know. Oh, everyone's got a water buffalo. Ooh. Oh.
Where is my hairbrush? You don't have any hair!
Heather, could you remember like that really fast bit from the silly song "I Love My Lips"?
I know how it ends. That's how I learned some Polish. So I mean,
10 days after I turned 8, I got my lip stuck in a gate. My friends all laughed, and I just stood there until the fire department came and broke the lock with a crowbar, and I had to spend the next 6 weeks in the hospital with a kid named Lupe. Got stung by a bee, right on the lip, and we couldn't even talk to each other until the 5th week because both of my lips were so swollen. And when he did start speaking, and he only spoke Polish, and I only knew 3 words in Polish, except now I know 4 because Oscar taught me the word for lip.
Usta!
Can confirm.
It was Oscar, not Lupe.
Usta! So what you're saying is...
So was that meant to
My
be like
lips
a parody of Weird Al? Because it sounds very Weird Al.
It's every single silly song. Like, the way that the episodes worked is that they had 2 stories. One was usually a Bible story at the beginning that was, like, twisted to be Dr. Seussy a lot of the time. And then the other one was just, like, some more personal story, but slowly got more and more grandiose as the episodes went on. And then in between, there'd be an intermission involving a song from Larry. Think like,
Dr. Susie.
think about it like the Super Mario Brothers Super Show interludes, where they would, like, have, like, an introductory bit, and then there was the first part of the episode, the first episode or whatever, and then they'd cut back and be like, Mario! Wow, what are you doing fixing the pipes? And then they jump back into something else. The silly song with Larry was that interlude where they show the Legend of Zelda trailer again. Yeah, and there was one in every episode, and there was a whole lore behind it all, so that apparently Larry showed nudes at one point of his Aunt Ruth or something, and so he got canceled, and then somebody else had to take over, and I don't even know what's going on anymore.
What?
And then they had
Cheeseburger song.
Yeah, the cheeseburger song. And then there was a spin-off episode where, like, it was, like, taking place in a noir bar, and so they were playing a bunch of silly songs on the jukebox, and it was, like, the end of the silliness, and then it ended with, Archibald Asparagus coming in and, I'm the one who ruined all the silliness! And then that was how they, explained the silly songs getting put back in again. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Can relate. I actually have that episode on DVD. Funnily enough.
I actually have the 4 DVD silly song collection, which is the three different times that they've done silly song compilations, the last of which involving the pirates who don't do anything, hacking into whatever, so that then they could get Power Pirate Movie afterwards. And the 4th one is just a jukebox that plays every single silly song. Help.
That's incredible.
I need help.
And I think I actually remember getting that DVD from America when I went to Florida, like, years ago.
It's okay, I'll save you. A lot of the things that I think are supposed to be vegetables and that are fruits.
Yeah, I know, right? Literally, they open up with, "Hi, kids. I'm Bob the Tomato, and I'm Larry the Cucumber." They're both fruits.
And we're here to answer your questions.
Yeah. And grapes. What? Like?
Yeah, that's
How did we get on this tangent?
Something about vegetable friends, and it's either that or I start singing about John McCain and his vegetables.
Yeah, you accepted the responsibility for this conversation.
It's Laura's fault. She started the conversation.
But there was something that crossed my mind. Okay, first of all, when you're talking about Larry the Cucumber, like, speaking fast, the first thing that came to mind was Larry the Cucumber, but it's the, you know that one bit from Problem by Ariana Grande.
Tiggies! Oh, what you got? Smart money betting I'll be better off without you. In no time I'll be forgetting all about you. You're saying that you know, but I really, really doubt you understand. My life is easy when I ain't around you. Iggy, to wicked to be stressing. I'm thinking I like the thought of your mother and I like your presence. And the best thing now is probably for you to exit. I'll let you go, let you back. I finally learned my lesson. No half stepping either. You want it, you just played. Listening to you know, but I can't believe what you're saying. There's a million news, baby. Boot, but don't be dumb. But there's 99 problems, but you won't be one. Like what? That bit.
Queen.
Damn.
Yeah,
I can't even remember the end of I Am from Shadow the Hedgehog. How do you have this encyclopedic knowledge of everything?
I don't know.
Lozzie is a
That's
good
really
egg.
impressive. That's yes. No, absolutely.
And there was something.
No, an egg isn't a vegetable either.
There was something else that I thought of during that as well, and I don't remember what it was, but like it involved me saying fingers, 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 but to a funny rhythm, but I don't remember what it was now.
Fingers, fingers, fingers.
That was it!
Fingers, fingers, fingers.
That's what it was!
Fingers, fingers, fingers.
You know, the fucking Mario fucking... Fingers, finger, fingers.
Oh no.
Next up, on TMZ's...
Lozzie performing Teenage Life.
Oh my god, it's the mayonnaise man from Steven Universe. Again, referring to one of the trainers and not the toxicity.
Okay. Just making sure.
What did you learn at school today?
That's what the teachers used to say.
Used to say. But they don't know, don't understand, do they?
Why? Do they always give advice?
Give advice. Think just be nice, always think twice. When it's been a long time since they've had a teenage life. I can't remember the verses offhand.
I mean, who can, to be fair? I'm sure even Daz himself can't remember. He's too busy performing Kinky Boots and the other one.
This is a song that doesn't end.
Bom, bom.
It goes on and on, my friend.
One day
Some
we
people
started fucking around, not
started
knowing what it was,
doing it.
but we'll never get back together again because you suck. Wait, hang on, that's the breakup song by your favorite Martian. Carry on.
Oh no.
There is a
Some
lot of
people
jiggle on those
started-
things.
Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and will continue singing it forever just because this is the song that does.
Do-do-do-do.
What is wrong with
You have an encyclopedic knowledge for music. Use it well.
Okay.
The battlefield got weird.
I'll say.
Okay.
I mean, I've already told you about the ponytail I found. That I named Mons.
Why?
Oh my god, Caesar
Because-
fucking exploded.
Because, Tess will know who I'm talking about, but a certain friend of ours who's in another Discord server.
I thought you were gonna
would
say
probably-
Dimension.
No. But a certain friend of ours that I talk to outside of this Discord server would probably kill me if I didn't name a Pokemon after Mons. Because, obviously, like, yeah. She sends me stuff related to him, like, every day. Like, are you excited that he's hosting Melody Festival? And I'm just like, I honestly don't care.
Okay. I really, really misheard you. I'm sorry.
That's okay, Heather. I
was sitting there like, why would you name it that? But okay, that makes more sense.
It was a male ponytail anyway. If it was a female one, I would have probably named it Heather.
I appreciate that. Makes me regret that there is no lion Pokemon in this gen even more, but you know.
I mean, is there a lion Pokemon, like, at all?
Litleo, Pyroar, Solgaleo. Where the sun is always shining on you.
I
got blown
don't
again.
watch- I mean, this is my first, like, proper main core Pokemon series, so
Really?
I don't know. Yeah.
I would highly recommend either Sun or Moon, personally, but
I would not.
I know.
Which one would you recommend more, though?
Black.
Oh, of the two? Really, that's just up to you whether or not you want Lion Friend or Bat Friend. Pretty much everything else is the same, except I think some of the Ultra Beasts are different. I went with Moon. I think Moon is better, but I'm also biased. I think actually Moon has the better Pokedex entries, but that's it.
But also, I think the important thing to keep in mind is that if you play Pokemon Moon, then the time will be 12 hours different from time.
Yeah, if you started both games at the same time in the afternoon, one will always be night when the other is day, and vice versa.
So, like, if you start playing at 12 p.m., then it's 12 p.m. in Sun and 12 a.m. in Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's cool, personally. It's all the more reason to play Moon, because then I can actually play a Pokemon game during the day. But,
Yeah,
I'm a night owl.
yeah.
I can't help it. I wake up at like 2 p.m. and I'm like, well, my day's about to start.
You wake up.
Tess, please, wake me up inside.
I can't wake up. You guys are getting paid?
But yeah, this is my first like cool like main like Pokemon series because I had played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon prior to this. So yeah, I mean I know my sister has like a massive collection of Pokemon games upstairs. So
My vote's always if you want to play something that doesn't feel like a Pokemon game that much, apart from the mechanical side of things, go Pokemon White because Gen 5 is awesome. But that's me being really, really biased because that was my first game, and at this point, I don't even think I'm a Pokemon fan. I think I'm a fan of Pokemon White and some other genre that doesn't exist that's like adjacent to Pokemon White. I've been through this rant, right? The whole I'm not a Sonic fan because I played Freedom Planet, and now I know what I'm a fan of, and it's not Sonic. And now that Spark the Electric Jester is out, I can confirm that that's true. I think the same thing's true with Pokemon. I'm not a Pokemon fan. I'm a fan of whatever Pokemon White was, and that's not Pokemon.
I wish I could agree with you, but I like the games my sister has are Soul Silver, X, Alpha Sapphire, Sun, Ultra Moon, Black, Black 2, and Sword.
Interesting.
Pokemon. It's a nice series, and it has a good sweet energy to it. I enjoy it, and I enjoy the show.
I haven't watched the show in a long time, but I know the Gen 7 show is really fun.
It is. I've been rewatching. I've been rewatching like the original stuff on Netflix too, and it's like. It's so like nice to look at. Like it's really, really sweet, but it's also just really nice to look at.
Colorful, soft character models. It's nice.
There was
anime.
a moment there where I forgot that the anime existed, and I thought you were referring to me playing as the show.
I mean, Tess, this is very entertaining too. It's making me enjoy this gen a lot more. I'll say that much.
Yeah. It motivated me to pick up Shield again because I started it like ages ago, and then I started watching Tessa's streams, and I'm just like, right, I now need to progress in this game, and whoop, I've nearly finished it.
I for some reason thought you were. Wait, no, I've forgotten.
At some point, I'm gonna have like a half-hour video just detailing the theming of Gen 5, and has nothing to do with Pokemon. It's all just that really convoluted story, and I love it so much.
Yeah.
And spoilers, the entire point of it is that I go for half an hour talking about really intense symbolism, and then I point out that there was either a typo or a last-minute change made, or maybe they just never intended that in the first place, because I got what the two legendary Pokemon represent backwards when I first came up with this rant, and suddenly the entire theming collapses in on itself and makes absolutely no sense anymore, and that frustrates the heck out of me.
Fair.
I can't really go into all of it right now without going too far, but like every gen there was always like a representation thing, you know. Time versus space, or land versus sea, and then sky comes in or whatever. In Gen 5, it's truth and ideals, which is a really cool thing to have like clashing against one another.
Hang on a minute. I mean, I was warned about this. I did not realize they were quite that big.
What, Nani?
What?
Oh. Oh,
What's quite big?
here
Oh.
it comes. Oh, jeez.
Oh, Lord, is she a coming?
Pardon me while I have my tree with a side of curry.
An
God, what
entire
if we do
tree?
it far-fetched?
Yeah, it's like kind of nice that it's not like leek and duck with a side of curry. Oh no.
A leaky duck? That's probably
I mean,
someone's
kids
fetish.
literally have slowpoke tails.
Yes, yes. Although those grow back. Apparently.
Babysitter and babysittee.
At some point, I want to just have a team of nothing but all the edible Pokemon. So, Vanillux and Farfetch'd and Appletun.
Togepi.
All Togepi. Yes, yes. We need some fried
Bone
eggs.
sweet?
Bone sweet. Yes, 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 yes. And there's one more that I always forget about whenever I think of all the edible
Oddish?
Pokemon.
Is that not an edible?
Oddish. It does kind of. I mean, it's either weed or a blueberry. So yeah, either or.
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's a lot of Pokemon. You could have a whole team of nothing but edible Pokemon. That. Yeah.
Wait, just the word edible is of course reminding me of that one tweet that's like, hey, what if they made virgin edibles, you know, like without the weed? And someone just quote tweeted replied, bitch, you mean food?
I mean, I'm sure somebody's probably done this already, but, like, managed to beat the entire game with a team of evolutions.
I know that
I'm surprised that weren't me.
It's possible in Gen 8.
I know.
Big Dip on a Bus did an entire playthrough of Platinum using just baby Pokemon.
That's always fun.
Ew.
Oh, Urias's little face! We got the fucking... We got DJ Dipshit and the Dumbfuck Brigade. And I say that with the most affection.
Who's DJ and Dipshit?
These two. The No Thoughts Head Empty twins.
You know, Darude and Sebastian. No offense.
Because I'm reminded, you see, of fucking... I'm reminded of fucking. No, of,
Aren't we all?
What?
Oh. Of, oh. Wait, nope, it's gone. I have the best memory. It is
You already
really...
know I have a...
Go on.
You already know I have the best memory. Carry on.
Yeah,
Oscar taught me the word for lip. Oosta.
Yeah, I have just utterly forgotten whatever it was I was gonna say. Wow.
I am so
Wait,
sorry.
I remembered a Tumblr post
Yay!
that was from the incorrect Sonic quotes account. It was Vector, and I don't remember exactly what it was, but
This is DJ Dipshit about to get real fucking stupid. This next track is probably a banger, but I don't know because I can't fucking read.
oh, I could buy 176 excellent testicles. Well, good to know they come in pairs. Humanity.
I thought you was thinking of asking me, Laura, name a Eurovision singer with excellent testicles, and I'm just like,
Darude.
You've seen the image, Tess. I've sent you that image.
Wait, which one?
The I can't go on in the bathtub.
No?
Yes, I think I sent it to you before.
Oh my god, Tristan's here.
Huh?
Tristan has also existed. Tristan's existing.
I swear I sent you a picture of the I Can't Go On singer person
Robin
in the
Bengtson.
bathtub. Yes.
Oh, Maractus.
Robin Benson.
Robbie Benchmark.
Yes, that too.
Ow, Peter, rub my benchmark.
Oh, Peter!
I dropped my iced tea!
Peter, I tried my iced tea!
And Lois. Diarrhea. Peter, I'm holding iced tea!
I noticed it most when we're kissing Brian.
Maractus is so cute.
Maractus has my favorite cry of any Pokemon ever, because it's just like, ba-dink-a-dink-a-dip-boo.
It's my second favorite next to Cricketune.
Has any progress been made today?
A little bit. And I'm back on the road to Stow-on-Side, it's just I got sidetracked by a cute cactus.
On the road again!
On my own.
I'm so distracted on the road again.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Good.
Yep. For someone that hasn't watched Friends.
I mean, same, but still.
Well, I mean, I have watched Friends. But, it alright.
In my experience, well, bear in mind I've never seen it, but still, not as good as they say it is. Yeah, they're like, oh,
I don't think...
it's the #1 sitcom you must see before you die, and it's just,
I don't think it's that great, to be honest, but, like...
When are we getting a Fuller House style sequel to it called More Friends?
More Friends.
More Friends.
and
Featuring
I mean-
the Fonz. Hey.
I was scandalized when I learned that Friends isn't an acronym for the characters. Like, there's a Ross, so that's R taken care of, and Phoebe. I am Monica. Chandler. You know?
Joey.
Oh, Joey. That wasn't even funny.
I
Joey, I need you to go to the store and buy eggs for Bart.
Why is Marge Simpson...
Mommy.
Why is Marge Simpson Jet the Hawk?
Why is Marge Simpson buying eggs?
You need to buy eggs for Bart. Only eggs will sustain me.
I just think they're neat.
I just think they're neat.
Okay, this has got nothing to do with anything, but I do wonder how many Americans can't spell crumpet because of the Grinch.
Wait. How are those related?
Apparently he lives on Mount Crumpet with an I.
Really? I mean, I've always... Really?
Apparently.
You want Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna... The Grinch? Mount... Wow. Wow.
Like, Dr. Seuss isn't even much of a cultural staple over here anyway. Which is why we back fucking, not Steven Spielberg, William Shakespeare in the epic rap battle.
Furious, you fucking baby!
Are there people who misspell it? Because I've never even heard of somebody saying crumpet.
Well, I don't...
Every time somebody mocks British people, it's always like very forced, like, yes, tea and crumpets! And that's like the sound of it. Although, I the moment you said that, I was like, what, is it E-T-T-E at the end?
Clumpet. Now that's a Pokemon that's sorely missing from this region.
Crumpet.
Yes.
What would it be? Just like Sinisty, it's just a baguette floating with wings.
Ghost fairy type. And why would it be a baguette?
I don't know. Because it's a crumpet fused with a baguette. It's the pastry Pokemon.
Pastry.
I mean,
Often topped with Slurpuffs. Like
Just
how
a heads
Dreepy
up.
rides on top of Dragon Ball.
I was gonna say, Tess, heads up if you didn't already know this already, but like the only types that are weak to fairy, I believe, are steel and poison.
Other way around. Fairy is weak to those two.
Yeah, fairy is weak to those two. That's what I mean.
No worries.
I just realized Maractus has an OO face.
Yeah. It's very cute. I like Marcus a lot.
Well,
Woo notices your snow cone.
Notices your snow cone.
Your wooiest.
see, we don't even have snow cones in this country.
I mean, Ice Queen cone. There we go. I did it right this time.
Okay, Jonathan
How
Ross.
do you not? How do you not have snow cones though?
They don't. We don't look at the weather and think, you know what? This would really fuck if we rolled it up in newspaper.
Standing outside with my mouth open wide.
I mean, a snow cone isn't really like they don't take like snow off the as like shaved ice or something, isn't it usually?
Yeah, don't you just have like balls of shaved ice that you eat?
No.
And then just like
No.
inject horrible sugary dye into.
Next year,
Now?
don't tell me you don't have Dippin' Dots, the ice cream of the future, either.
No, we don't. We entirely
You
do
know,
not.
That's been the
Closest
ice
thing-
cream of the future for 40 years.
Yeah, it's the
Closest
future
thing
now.
we have to shaved ice is probably a slush puppy.
Hmm.
Probably.
That sounds delicious. What is that?
It's
Is it a
exactly what
slushie?
it's exactly what it sounds like.
It sounds like a
It's like
slushie.
like how you describe like
That is a
how you
slushie. I looked
describe
it
a
up.
snow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So is the joke that it's like slush puppy, just like hush puppies, but
Well, the
but
thing is,
slushier?
I heard of
But slush like the weather.
I heard of slush puppy before I knew what hush puppies were.
Ah,
Now hang on. I don't think I knew the word hush puppy until Undertale.
Fair.
they're delicious though.
What shoes?
It neutralizes dog magic.
Why is it called a hush puppy? The name is often attributed to hunters, fishermen, or other cooks who would fry some basic cornmeal mixture, possibly they had been bread coating or battered with their own food with, to feed it to their dogs to hush the puppies during cookouts or fish fries.
Oh my god, it really does neutralize dog magic.
And this
I
is why I
guess
think
hush
Heather should. This is why I think Heather should be a teacher because she can talk really, really quickly, engage people's attention, and
Only while I'm reading, otherwise I stumble over everything and stutter like crazy.
It's valid in the mood.
Have you heard me in my Let's Plays? I always go like full on like so then like and then like that's like the entire experience watching me. It's just that for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
sounds like a
Fair.
fun time.
Yeah.
This is why
Now, hang on.
script reading takes me so long.
You were saying you don't look at the weather and like put the weather in things to eat, but this is called slush. That's a weather.
True. Yeah.
It's not just.
And
Tell
when
them
it
about
rains cats and dogs, obviously that's where the puppies come from.
See, all that's stuck in my head now is the phrase "tastes like lesbians," and like I got nothing. But
Can't confirm.
you're making this unnecessarily frustrating encounter much more bearable. I will tell you that.
That's the secret weather.
Which one?
Lesbians.
The secret weather of lesbians.
They fall from the sky.
Open the sky!
Can confirm.
Well, it's the next tier up from raining cats and dogs.
So first it's raining frogs, then it's raining cats and dogs, then it's raining me. Okay.
Yes.
Good to know.
What's cow got to do with it?
Beef patties. No, ew.
Anyway,
No.
Tess.
Yeah.
What does the
Fox
what is
say.
the next What's the next Eurovision national final?
I believe it's France.
Yay!
I've not heard any of the songs, so I have no horses in that race.
Yay!
No,
I've
no.
heard some of them.
YouTuber.
YouTuber. Oh, Portugal. You are the man. When do we get Ultra Balls? Because I cannot work under these conditions.
When do you get Ultra Balls? I honestly can't remember.
I'm gonna just
I know
operate.
before you get to the snow area.
Well, that narrows it down.
Yeah.
There's a snow area.
So,
There usually is.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Also,
That is where the ice and rock gyms are.
Ah.
Well, ice and shield, rock in.
I maintain, and I've told you privately as well. I think Gordy should be a ground type gym leader with a name like that.
I know.
There's the ice.
No, Gordy, I believe. And the ice type leader is Melanie.
Or in
Yep.
in Japanese, just melon.
I don't know what the sound was.
Did they seriously just name her that? That's hilarious.
Can I
And
just
it's
point
actually
out
canon that.
that I just picked up 3 Ultra Balls just lying there?
Cool.
I know they called her that because of like winter melons, but that's
Oh,
not
I thought it was about boobs.
Well, it is obviously,
that
but
too.
like also.
It's also canon that Melanie and Gordy are related somehow.
From all the vines that I've seen, I just assumed that she was his mother.
Yeah, that's the
That is
impression
exactly
that I've
how.
gotten.
That's exactly how.
Oh, is it? I thought it was just they're related, but we're not going to tell you how.
They're related, but it's a secret.
It's a secret. You know the song.
Yeah, I mean, I've never heard it outside of that one video, which I think had characters from
yeah.
Yume Nikki,
Yeah,
which
you-
I've never played, but that's the only Yume Nikki content I've ever seen, and I love it, and I don't want any other, anything else.
It's a fairly accurate portrayal of Uboa, to be fair.
Alright, sick. Maybe I do want more content.
And I'm sure the experts are like, why doesn't he just use Surf? Because I forgot I had it. Remember when I said that I, DJ Dipshit, was about to make the club fucking stupid? I'm just bad.
You're learning,
You're
Tess.
not bad.
It's the baddest I've ever been at the Pokemans.
I mean, now
That
I
technically does
feel
mean
bad.
androgynous, and with a name like that, technically.
With a name like Smuckers.
With a name
mean,
like
now I-
Smuckers, it has to be androgynous.
Well, now I feel bad because this is the first core Pokemon game that I've played and I've nearly finished it with like no prior knowledge to any of the core series whatsoever.
And it's fine. I'm playing comparative. Oh, it hurts everywhere. Oh well, whatever. Jeremy's wet. He can live. Yeah. Like, it's like there's the like part of it is I'm playing it with like viewership in mind.
Ah.
And when I try to use Surf, he fucking dies!
Is the DLC worth it though?
I have no
That is
idea.
my next question. Okay.
You'll have to ask someone else, which you may have been trying to do in the first place.
I don't mind who I was asking. I could have been asking you, I could have been asking Heather, I could have been asking Joth, I could have been asking Alex somehow.
I could have been asking the moon, but I wish you hadn't. Watch me swoosh right in. Oh, I can't swap him in for himself. That's disappointing. It's like disappointment, but different.
You can't swap him in for himself. I'm confusion.
Disappointed.
Fairy wind.
Yes, you know, the wind of the fairies.
It sounds like it's describing a really dainty fart. Like, varying scales. You got barking spiders, you've got fairy wind.
No, I can't see it. My fairy type doesn't even have fairy wind as a move, but now I can't unsee it.
Toot.
You know, like that time in that Norwegian airport.
Ah, Norway, I must ask you a question.
Yes, Norway, I must ask you a question. Why are the fans so hyper about Kaino?
Hello, try not to choke.
Yeah, we tried to do a video for a thing to that song, and yeah.
And then it didn't.
But that's a good thing because you didn't want to be part of that shit show anyway.
Cleopatra!
For context, that was the Eurovision Come Together?
Grab your towels.
Grab your towel. Grab your towels and come together.
Yes?
Yes,
Sorry.
Heather?
No, that was it.
Oh, me and Heather are just having a moment.
Aren't we all?
It's a 2 hour and 47-minute moment, but yeah. It's a good moment. I hope this moment lasts forever.
Oh, moment.
I won't tell Philly G if you won't.
What?
Oh. Oh no. Oh dear.
I'm kidding.
You're filling in for Alex today very well.
Thank you. I'm glad. But I can't pawn over Tess because I'm not Alex. Tess needs an adult.
A body has been discovered!
Girl, how you spell poignous? Which was in fact someone tweeting because they were struggling to remember how to spell Phineas from Phineas and Ferb.
Oh no.
Phineas and Ferb. Penis and Freb.
They're tighter
Penis
than
and turd.
Poignous and Freb. Girl, how you spell poignous? Because we're tighter than bark on a tree.
Bark on a tree.
Santiago. Help. And the pants were dead.
Pants? Who?
Zombie ghost, you must leave this place! But the zombie ghost said, but this is our house!
Oh, okay. This ladder wasn't here before. This is an outrage.
Okay, David Mitchell, calm down.
Ow, Brittany.
What?
What?
Cucumber.
Ow, the scalene triangle.
Oh, Scalene triangle.
What is happening?
I don't know, but I feel like, is Joth still alive?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I was worried.
Yeah, we generally believe that you deserve better than us.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I just gotta be. I'm just generally trying to be a little bit quiet here.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we ruining the thief?
No, you're in headphones. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm so glad I finally figured out how to live inside of headphones. A lot more economic space. Don't have to eat as much.
Are you comfortable in there, Heather?
I mean, I'm made out of electricity, so my whole body's buzzing. But other than
You
that,
gotta sprinkle. Sprinkle some breadcrumbs in there.
yeah.
Little
Gotta
water.
Go ahead and put some sprinkled breadcrumbs and stuff, and just sprinkles while you're at it. There we go. I'll be a breadcrumb sundae.
And I'm just
inside your headphones.
I mean, I've
for
got
my
headphones
ears.
too.
I'm just sitting here thinking, are you shitting comfortably?
I'm also wearing
See,
headphones
that's
as well,
another
and I
form
do
of
have,
ASMR.
Oh no.
I also have headphones and sprinkles.
And Tomodachi life.
Yeah, that too.
Not relevant, but... I think that might be the gym over there. It was just right here the entire fucking time.
No, really?
I'm going
Literally,
down.
I can't remember anymore.
Oh, light clay, I will never use it. Wait, what was was there multiple ooh, there's this. Oh no!
Oh no.
I found children, and they're like, noot, noot.
Don't hurt the Don't hurt the children. As ultimate teacher, I must forbid this behavior. There it is.
Okay.
I feel like that's just my catchphrase every time you mentioned children. As ultimate teacher, I must forbid this behavior.
That's my teenage daughter. I'm gonna have to forbid this. I'll put a javelin through your jolly green discus.
Eh?
You know, Julie Andrews, the one that used to be a decathlete, but then didn't.
No.
Caitlyn Jenner.
That Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner.
Some as big as your head. Give it a twist, a flick of the wrist. That's what the showman said. Oh,
The showman said, "Oh, I've got the lovely bunch of coconuts."
Diddle-a-doo.
Is there a coconut Pokemon?
a Kokomon, if you will.
Executor.
Dish. Executor. Dish. Execudish. Dish
Thank
with
you.
Chish. Oh, she pretty.
You pretty.
Pretty.
Kind of reminds me of, well, if I say she reminds me of Eden, then people will just assume, oh yeah, because the skin color, oh yeah. But no, it's like, she's got the same level of, like, justified swagger. What's the
Yeah.
what's the lady version of Big Dick Energy?
Big dick energy, but for ladies.
Big boob energy? I don't know.
I
In
mean,
parentheses for girls.
Like,
it just costs $5 more, but it's the same thing.
oh, that's...
Yeah.
Oh my. Well, as the only male on this call, clearly it is my duty to tell you you've been seen.
I appreciate it, but I don't remember sending you any pics.
Neither do I. Wait, what? Heather?
See, with Heather it's a matter of time. Laura, you have a husband.
Yeah?
Behave.
Who said the pictures were inappropriate? I could just be sending you, like, random holiday pictures for you.
Bonus bog! Bonus bog! Bonus
Yeah.
bog!
Fingers.
Well, we weren't expecting to have a bonus toilet in our caravan. So,
Oh! For some reason I thought ice was good. Turns out it's not.
what, against fighting?
I can...
Or-
Against dark steel?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure steel resists. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Urius, you got thrown under the wheels.
Like he did in the semi-final. Am I right in thinking that was Lithuania 2019?
Yes.
Yay!
Fire, fairy, and... I'm not sure if there's anything... Well, fairy might not be a good idea either. Do you have any fire?
Well, I was going to say, fairy is like weak to steel.
It
Ain't
is.
it?
But,
It's also steak to wheel. As in, you take a wheel, you don't need sellotape, you just stick it on there and it's just like... It's steak to wheel.
Like you stuck me on my wedding wheels.
fighting, ground, and fire. The three things you have none of, Tess.
Wow. Baldi's
It's
Basics in
amazing.
Education and Learning.
Time for
Bold of you to
everyone's
assume I can learn
favorites.
anything. Sorry.
Time for everyone's favorite subject.
Math.
Sorry, Joss.
Oh no, you're fine. I was saying bold of you to assume I can learn anything.
Touche. Fingers,
It's a
fingers.
challenge I'm willing to accept. I can't learn anything either. It's okay.
And that is why I am ultimate teacher.
I know everything. I can't learn anything new.
Oh, see that's a far more powerful energy.
I know 4 things. I must forget one of these things to learn more.
That's the mood.
Oh no, I tripped over a baby again.
That's like that's like what being in school is like, where it's like every time you just like you learn a new, you can only remember a few things at once. Like anytime that some unit is over or whatever, you just forget it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the joy of being taught specifically with flashcards and stuff, is because you only need to remember those until you start working on new flashcards.
Just give yourself a Pavlovian response to flashcard to the first, like the word on one side of a flashcard.
I mean, there are so many missed opportunities for like gym challenges with like the different types that they didn't use. Like an electric type gym where you have to turn things on and off or something. I don't know.
It does seem wasted, but these cattle aren't wasted.
But yeah, I believe we were having this discussion like earlier, Tess. Like you asked, if you were a gym leader, what type would you be?
Yeah, cause like I was like I would want to be dark, but like psychic suits my branding more.
In a very similar vein, I always would answer ghost to people until I really sat down and thought about it. No, I'm a bug trainer, and that sucks. I'm Guzma.
I
What
feel
happened,
like
ya boy?
I feel like I'd be fairy and like I said to Tess, I feel like Alex realistically would be fire, but at the same time I also think water because damn he thirsty.
Yeah. And
You'd
then
have a Volcarona regardless.
Corona.
I mean, I think we said that you'd probably be dragon, Heather.
Really?
I can't remember
tell?
Tess's reasoning, but
Tess, do you have some reasoning for me?
You like them big.
This is fair, however, I also like them chonky, so Volcarona is better than... Also, I meant Vulcan Ion, I'm just an idiot. Alex definitely has a Vulcan Ion.
and I couldn't decide for Joth because I kept going between poison, ghost, and dark.
Yeah,
Ghost.
I was thinking ghost.
Yeah.
And this is why my Chandelure is going to be named Jothatel. Oh, you didn't know about the... there's a thing that I'm going to be doing at some point, and I'm going to try to drag everyone here into that. And I've already got my team also. Yeah, playthrough of Pokemon Vault White, because I can't get enough of Gen 5.
Nice.
So we're going to have we're going to start with Snivy, because Tess has a... Is it Jerry? Am I remembering now right? It's Jerry, right?
Jerry
the Snivy.
He's a good boy. Quite
He's
asterisk.
a very good boy. I'm not sure I can recolor him to be orange for the whole game, but we'll go with Snivy either way.
Also, Jerry is the one that someone commissioned porn of without my permission.
Yes.
That's a really weird move.
Yeah.
Good art, but
Thing is, like bearing in mind, I don't care enough to actually ask the artist, but the artist did mention like oh, commissioned by so and so, and I looked up that person, no trace of them. They just don't exist. Someone turned up, stole my OC, made porn of him, and bolted.
I was gonna say it's an alternate reality Alex.
And maybe it was Alex. I wouldn't put it past him. Well, actually, I would, because it would involve him paying money, and he wouldn't do that.
So this must have been years ago now. I bombarded our little group thing, and I was like, "All right, so if you were like a Pokemon from Gen 5, what would you be?" And Alex was like, "Oh, I'll be a Galvantula," and I was like, "That's perfect, Galvantula." So we've got that down. Tess was Tess and said anything that fills a role, so I have put him down as Tesswana. We are going to have a Chandelure and a Gothitelle because Chandelure, Ghost Fire, good typing, and Gothitelle has been retyped to Dark Psychic in Volt White. So I think that's awesome. So is it not Dark Psychic? Wait, what is it?
Usually it's just pure Psychic
in Gen 5, which sucks. And I just would prefer it to be Dark Psychic, so Volt White does that, which is why I'm playing Volt White. We also got a
very polite.
We've also got a Berarctic that I'm going to be naming Berarctic with the C in there. That isn't there normally. That's ice fighting in Volt White, which is pretty cool. We didn't get that till Gen 7. But
wait, it was retyped?
For Volt White specifically.
But was it in Gen 7 as well?
No, but there was an ice fighting in Gen 7.
Oh.
Yeah.
Boo!
I wish it was retyped. A lot of stuff could use some retyping. Anyway, Luxray, dark electric. So we're gonna have a Berarctic. We're gonna have a Berarctic named Berarctic. We're gonna have a Swanna named Tesswana, a Galvantula named Galvanchalex, a Snivy named Jerry, and then at some point I was like, all right, so we're gonna have a Chandelure and a Gothitelle. So that's obviously Chandelura and Gothitelle. But then I went to you two and I asked. And both of you gave me the other answer. Jothi, I'm pretty sure you went to Chandelure. Chandelure is definitely... And I was like, okay. So now we have a Chandelure named Gothitelle and a Gothitelle named Chandelura. And I think that works out perfect.
I don't remember this.
This was
See, I don't remember it either, to be fair.
Ago?
I don't know about that, but that's... I mean, that tracks. I would give the same answer now.
So when we get to there, you're just gonna have slightly scrambled names, and I apologize for that. But the puns are too good, and I can't pass up on Gothitelle and Chandelura. So
no, I think that's like extra funny.
Oh, so what? That's why I've been like so down for it for so long.
That's fine.
Now I'm not gonna have character space for these, but we'll figure something out.
I just had a revelation.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's an appropriate reaction. If Lozzie became an environmentalist, would she be the Lorax?
Yes.
God.
How bad can I be? I'm just doing what comes.
Do Biggering. Do Biggering. Biggering's a better song, and you actually get lines that way.
I don't know. I just know that song from somewhere.
And
everyone only knows
the economy.
I'm just sad. Biggering's such a good song, though. It's like legitimately good.
Yeah, but you can't remove Sexy Onceler from it.
That's entirely fair. Although I still feel like that's a better shipping for Lorax and Onceler. How would you?
Once-lax, which sounds like, you know, you take one and you have diarrhea for a week.
I thought you were just gonna go into Munchlax from there, and it's like, well, this is what happens when Munchlax eats the wrong stuff.
Diarrhea for
Munchlax, never again.
That would be fun if that was how Munchlax evolved. Like, instead of, isn't it like just leveling if it evolved by like eating something specific?
Or if it evolved by falling asleep in battle, because then it's like, oh shit.
Oh, that's great.
Sleeping's lit, yo. Catch me napping, fam. I be sleeping.
That one too.
It has to win a battle asleep.
My partner and I have been working on a Fakemon game, Pokemon Lightning and Pokemon Thunder. Don't ask.
Sergey Lazarev.
And we've been working. It's getting exciting, I promise. So while we work on this whole thing, we've been like trying to redo a lot of evolution stuff that we think is silly. A lot of the trait evolutions and stuff like that, but a lot of the level up ones have gotten more interesting too. I need to add Munchlax either, I don't know, eats leftovers a certain number of times in a battle, or falls asleep. Either one. Learns rest and then
falls asleep whilst holding leftovers.
Perfect. There we go.
Or uses leftovers while asleep.
Perfect. Oh, that's even better. Sleep eating. Yes. We've got a lot of really stupid stuff in there. There's a rock fighting Pokemon we came up with named Pebroll that evolves different ways depending on what environment. Thank you. So like one of the things we wanted to experiment with was like this idea of like temperature and environment and shit like that. So like if you bring an Eevee into the volcano or whatever, it'll evolve into a Flareon if it's at high happiness. So not just eating a Firestone. And then obviously you do the same thing in like the freezer or in the snowy mountain, and it evolves into a Glaceon. And then you do it while surfing, and it evolves into a Vaporeon, etc.
Just, in the freezer, you just climb into a fucking...
Gen 5 had one, and I think it was really cute. So what we thought... we thought is that...
Cold storage is a thing that can happen.
Yeah, exactly. So what we thought of is, like, a region that's based on the west coast of the U.S., because... Screw it. We want to be in Washington. I don't know. But if you go north, everything gets super cold, but there's a volcano up there. And if you go south, then everything's all super tropical California, but there's a cold storage place somewhere in there, which would mean that there's the hot place where you'd get a Flareon, but if you go in the freezer, you can still get Glaceon. And by that same logic, this other rock fighting Pokemon thing, you have to make it cold to make it go to the second stage of one branch, and have to make it hot to go to the second stage of the other. But then the heated one you have to then cool, and the cold one you have to then heat up again. And like we've been sitting on this for way too long.
That's very fun though.
I'll link you the decks afterwards because it's like long.
Yeah, absolutely.
This sounds interesting.
Oh yeah, we've wasted a lot of time with this. I could probably spend an entire stream just talking about it, and I'm not going to do that to any of you.
I mean, it sounds really neat though, and I love the like also just the use of kind of more of like the Eevee world building, because
I've been like really sitting on it.
Yeah.
There's got to be some forest area to get Leafeon. There's got to be some kind of like whatever the place is with the electrified ground thing that you need to evolve Magnezone.
Just instead of it. Nice, yeah, but just instead of it being like, okay, use an evolutionary stone or use like a special rock or something, like actually go with kind of what Eevee's like premise is, which is just like it grows up in these different areas and then evolves into like this based on its general area, not like based on going to a special rock.
What we actually thought is just to make grinding for stuff easier. What if, say, you only get evolution stones for post-game, and before then you have to go to certain areas and either level up or make the Pokemon happy in those areas.
Pretty much that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so that way you can catch wild Eevees, but you have to work your ass off in order to get them to evolve in the right place.
You have to work your body, make sure you don't hurt nobody.
Go into the post game, beat the game all the way through, then go to the shop and is like, I would like to buy one, make me a Flareon stone, please. And then go from there. That could make a lot of post game grinding easier while simultaneously keeping the fun of connecting with your Eevee alive.
Oh shit, there's an entire town here.
It's neat, that makes for good world building too.
I found Stow-on-Side by accident.
Why do they worship Dugtrio? Dugtrio are disgusting.
Dicks!
I don't get it either. But yeah, with the focus on the EVs and the evolutions and stuff, had you like come up with like a new one, like for one of the types that doesn't already have an evolution?
Or the in-progress Pokemon blog on Tumblr, who deserves a shout out anyway, they've been doing like dual type evolutions, because like, what if?
Oh jeez, that's so many though. What's the It's 20 times. It's 400. There's 400 possible EV combinations, and I don't even want to go there.
And the only real approach is to get good.
Oh no.
And I meant like single type ones.
Yeah,
the ones that we already have in game.
We didn't want to like bombard the player with too many new ones, but we did introduce light and sonic types for reasons I can't even get into right now.
Ah,
And,
so if you
so-
have a Sonic type evolution, is that Ocean?
we thought of coming up with a joke about like making it blue just for the. Actually, Sonic would be blue. I'm pretty sure it'd be like a shimmery like aqua blue if you were to fill in the gaps that we don't have in the colors of typings yet. But yeah, Iridion and Reverbion. That's all we have right now. We were considering. Oh God, is it Geodeon or no? Wait, no. I'll think of it. It was something important and I completely forgot it. But it's the ground type one, whatever it is. Boldreon, something like that. I don't know.
That sounds like it would be the rock type.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was a good pun. And now I'm not thinking of it. What? I'll find it eventually. Keep talking about cool stuff. I'll remember what it is eventually.
This tiny fucking clay doll butt plug. Also a bronzong.
Fingers.
So I made it to Stow on side. Fingers.
Hooray!
I didn't realize there was a town here. I saw ruins, I saw Great Wall of China, and I saw like a Pokemon Center and a gym, and like turned up and like, oh shit, there's a whole town, a complete entire town.
Fingers.
As opposed to Turfield, which is just like
A field.
a Pokemon Center and a bus and a stadium.
Like, oh, there's trees, but the trees are buildings.
Oh, there's buildings? No.
Ah, I'm on the roof. It's like, I'm getting sort of energy from like fucking, what's it called? Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm gonna push this man off the roof. What the fucking?
I don't think you can. I've tried.
Oh. Brits, am I right? But like, what's the fucking? There's the place, and it's like you go there, and that's when the whole thing with not Poppy happens. The fucking.
And there's like a guy like contemplating, like he's like looking out, like, is this the right thing that we're doing? And he can just, right? Or am I
Not-
thinking of a different game?
Not Poppy, no, it's called Hush Poppy.
Oh no!
Like, what's the? Oh my god! What was the heck? Was the what?
Yes.
Hey, she remembered.
Yay! Of course I do.
But what am I thinking of? Also, I've not done this for the entire stream, so now I'm spinning. I'm spinning around. Look out for my face. Jazz hands. Hey, what's up, loser hop?
Tess,
Yeah, loser.
I'm still not too sure what I should do about all the stuff I told you before. About me being weak and dragging down Lee's good name and all, yeah? The only thing I could do is get stronger, right? So I'm gonna try out all kinds of different things against you and see what works.
Fucking try me, bitch.
Let's do this.
Trying all these things against you.
I bet an all-out battle with my true rival will help me get my head on straight.
Well, who's that? Because all I see is a fucking loser. I know, I'm so mean. Like, the meaner I am, the shitter I do.
It's just baby.
It's okay.
This is just alternate universe. How?
I just felt very confused by Hop. Like, are we meant to be friends? Are we meant to hate each other's guts? Like,
I think you're like childhood friends because you like grew up in the same small town or something. It's like you're buds.
I
I mean, that's the impression I got.
yeah.
I'm
That's-
just... Like, my whole thing has just been... April what's-her-face from Parks and Rec, you know, it's just... Like I am just the one who's here who just... does not give a fuck. like,
Oh, Tess, you're my next door neighbour and my best friend.
and then... Why did I... Oh yeah, electric, duh. just had a complete brain fart there.
Like, you're my best friend. I'd die for you. I would commit actual vehicular manslaughter for you.
And then Tess is just like, who are you?
Hey, it's okay. I had a friend who would follow me home because we both walked home from school, and he would just stand in my driveway and talk about his Danny Phantom LT Gray fanfic stuff for like 3 hours every day.
Valid.
That's Hop, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh my god, magnesium.
But yeah, no, that's valid. I mean, I have been up until 4 in the morning before talking to you, Heather, about my various beliefs. Which makes it sound like I'm trying to convert you to PDF.
Anything you would convert me to is a blessing as far as I'm concerned.
It's stevia.pdf.
Oh no.
I mean, I feel like I should have, like, conversations with more of you. I just feel very awkward.
Yes, I'm sort of the common thread that holds this group together, but like I'm totally just like at the side, like I've got voodoo dolls of all I don't actually, but all 4 of them just pushing you together like, be friends!
These are my friends, and I love them so much.
Yes, Tess, we love you too. It's okay.
No.
Please put us back down again.
No.
I'm just awkward and shy, and I don't know what to say most of the time, and...
Girl, we are various flavors of rainbow people. I am Demi, for example, which is a subset of Ace. So, we're all awkward fucks.
And I am bi, even though nobody believes that I am.
See, I never understood that, like the idea of like, are you sure you're bi? It's like, yeah, I've kind of lived as me for a while. I'm pretty sure I know what I am.
Prove you're bi. Whip out every porn you've ever seen. Take this exam.
To be perfectly 50-50.
It's like one of those Twitter polls where it's like, hey guys, try to make this poll be 50-50. 50-50.
I think the closest I've seen a poll get to 50-50 was when someone was doing like one of those like adventure game polls, like tweet chains, and one of them was just like, do we turn left or right? And I like honestly expected there to be like some kind of preference, and there was not. It was like almost exactly dead 50-50.
That's
For like thousands of people.
really fascinating. Rabbit,
Yeah.
yay, friend.
See, in the world I'm living in,
now-
that Raboot is already dead. Fucking one-shotted.
My strategy goes right to cannabis when I've had all these bad thoughts running through my head.
Weird.
Oh! It's Twinkie time!
What?
Thin Lizzie. And by that I mean lizard.
Friend.
See, there was a
By that
moment...
you mean Jeremy?
Like, earlier on, when you mentioned Slim Jims, for some reason I thought that was a reference to Jeremy. Like, I didn't know that Jeremy could be shortened to Jim, but I mean, look, he's a slim boy.
It's Jimmery, obviously.
Clearly.
Oh, Jimothy.
It's Jimmery.
His name is Jimmery, working in
E.
It's my favorite thing, extending names to be the wrong name.
Jimothy.
Oh, I
Yeah,
forget the rest of them. Oh, but there's so many too.
Yeah.
Margaret, short for Margarita.
Margarita cha-cha-cha.
I tried switching my team members in and out to max out their potential
Never match up. No, you didn't. I killed them before you had chance.
We just couldn't get it together somehow. Maybe that's why I'm still so weak. But Lee really is the greatest trainer, and I don't want people laughing at him all because his little brother is rubbish. It's not enough. I've got to try harder, and harder until no one's laughing. I'm off, mate. Off to find the strongest kind of Pokemon that I can really draw the strength out of.
So this is basically
like
just
a villain arc.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is how fucking. Oh, where the fuck did you come from? This is what happened. He just grows up to become Giovanni's son from Gold, Silver, Crystal.
Mike Wazowski, that child. Them challenges should battle for the sake of their own Pokemon. Why worry about saving the champion's name? You've been calling him Loser Hop for years now, and we all know he's unbeatable. Anyway, here's something for letting me watch your battle.
You got a cigarette. Oh, okay.
Now go on, child. You're getting a snow inside gym next, no? The gym challenge is about having fun. Always watching.
That voice does several numbers on my throat.
Wazowski, you didn't file your paperwork last night.
Your paperwork's late again, Wazowski.
Your stunned silence is very reassuring.
I'm gonna go get more water. I'll be right back.
I mean, technically,
Have fun.
this has been going for 3 hours and 20 minutes so far, which is longer than these usually go. I'm not requesting to turn in. I'm just pointing out that's where we're at.
I probably should soon.
Fair, but don't feel obligated.
Oh no, I know. I just like I'm becoming less able to articulate words.
A constant mood.
Same.
I'll probably wait until Heather's back, so I'm not just like vanishing into thin air.
Oh yeah, I forgot Heather was gone.
Am I invisible?
I'm here.
No, you're always here. You're like.
Whack, whack.
Yay, friendship.
Friendship is ducks.
Clearly.
Goose.
Oh. It's a fine day in hell and everything's awful.
So the party was going great.
Now, the reason someone had said something police was because the police were there.
Oh man. What was? No, I've completely lost track of what I was gonna say. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. It happens to everyone. Greta, you're a tease bag. You're a bag of teas. Oh, dual pack. Yes. Yes. It's served me well over the years.
And by years you mean what?
Since at least Gen 4.
Fair enough.
And Polly gets a piece of candy. Because she's still my baby, even though, you know, she's all grown up now, but she's still my baby. Now, one thing that I'm not aware of, the rare candies, is it like in all the other games where it just elevates them to the next level with 0 experience on that level? Or is that, like, +1 level, but you keep the amount of experience towards the next level?
I don't know. I've not had much experience with the rare candies.
I have water.
You're moist.
Moisture
have
me,
water.
Heather, I'm thirsty.
Oh no.
Is stevia dissolved in water like sugar does?
I would expect so.
See, we have Alex, and now we have Losther. Or
Losther.
Heather Z.
Alright, of course,
Ozzy.
there's
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I found, the classic, barreled. Very short for barreled.
Barreled is perfect.
I love it.
Yes.
Jimothy and barreled. Friends for
Yeah,
life.
barreled blue jeans.
And now Polly can learn Volt Switch. She can flick the Volt
Hooray.
Switch.
Hooray.
Good.
Yeah. And I'm just looking through my TMs now. Like, I see, there's a... Don't mind me just thinking thoughts inside and only inside my head.
That's okay. Your brain can use an inside voice sometimes.
Yeah.
True. So the fly is 1995. Well then, I think Pluk can find a house. I'm sure this is riveting to watch. I'm sort of half surprised. Oh. See, I was gonna teach Dig to Mickey, but now I'm kind of thinking, well, what about Cesar? Well, I'll see. Well, Mickey first. Mickey get priority.
Special.
Yeah, pin missile
Are you?
is good while it lasted. Who?
I was gonna say, are you going to evolve your Lanoon into an Obstagoon, or are you just gonna keep it as a Lanoon?
Well, against every advice, I would like him to evolve. 'Cause
Yeah.
I am peak furry
Obstagoon's
trash.
A chunky boy.
Can't believe you've done this.
'Cause I am trash. I have the love for the you know it's I will.
But where's the lamb sauce?
It's fucking raw, me daddy.
What?
Don't know anymore.
It's okay. Nobody does.
I love how you were laughing at that before you even got to the punched line.
which punch line?
You know where you
The one you punch.
yeah you queue up and then you get thonked in the head.
Ah,
Oh, it's, you're good. You know, you're getting ready to do drugs. You make it a line, and then you punch someone.
Fingers.
And oh.
Another such word.
Oh! There was a guy threatening to sell me a cracked pot earlier, and I found one for free.
Hooray!
Vindication.
But is there any way of telling whether or not it's fake beforehand, or do you only find out once it evolves?
I feel like there's like, is there an appraisal or something? Like, wait, correct? Wait.
I thought it was Sinisty that had the thing on the underside.
Yeah, Sinisty
Maybe
and Poltergeist both have
Oh, so then you can see it, right? Like in the model, or no?
Yeah.
Well-
I mean, assuming the camera goes underneath at some point.
at the moment all I have is the item.
That's fair.
Well, could it maybe like look at? Is it mentioned in the Pokédex or something?
Well, I don't even have the Pokemon it refers to yet. I literally only have the evolution item.
Well, then you'll see once you get it.
So, like, is it worth me buying a second one? Is it rolled at random? Is it the police? Just you pour a cup of tea and then just woo woo.
Is
Finger.
authentic.
There's a little thing on the bottom.
Ah, there's children. Articulate children.
Yay!
See, I don't know the full story of this game, but, like, how is it not immensely sus that all of the gyms are built on power spots? Like, how is this not giving major Thousand Year Door Chapter 3 vibes? Just the entire game.
Obviously, it's just so that the battles can be super exciting and stuff.
This? Who let Tangerine draw on the wall? It's a very famous mural that was drawn by a fucking 2-year-old.
You can go into the Pokédex and rotate the model of your Pokemon, which will allow you to see the bottom of the Sinisty, so you'll know before you have to evolve it.
Right, so the cracked pot that you give to the Sinistea doesn't have any bearing. It's already determined whether or not it's fake.
Yes,
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
I think
Yeah.
at least.
No, it is because like because the baby one has 2 different forms as well.
It's Ballgag Guy! Hey there, thanks for rolling by to have a chat with your mate, the Ball Guy. That bag in your back is looking pretty heavy. Speaking of heavy, let me give you this very special Pokeball. Wake me up. Wake me. I can't wake up. Heavy balls rock and roll at catching heavy Pokemon. Is that Milo in there? Well, anyway.
Folks, I gotta run for the evening, but thank you so much.
Fingers.
Have fun.
Ladies.
Yeah, have a good one.
Have a life.
Don't tire yourself out running.
Well, I need
What,
to
they said
update.
they needed to run.
Now, here's the question. We'll be going for 3.5 hours. Is it worth me starting the gym now, or should I save it for next week?
This would be a pretty exciting start, but it also won't take that long either way.
Will it?
Yeah.
I mean, gyms never take you that long.
Yeah, I know, because I'm fucking brilliant, but, like,
Yes.
is this gym particularly brief?
No. It's a gym. They're all short, I think.
Well, fuck it. I have something of, I've experienced good news in my life lately, and something is happening involving me tomorrow that I'm not at liberty to talk about just yet, so fuck it. Let's celebrate by riding some tea.
Okay.
Also,
Now I'm just waiting for good news to happen in my life.
I keep looking at the chat and the Nosnokanes, the Roman god of not having snow cones in Britain.
It's a very specific deity, although it's also very applicable to everyone's life.
Yeah. See,
Not having snickeries is very
oh, it's pachinko. This is not what I thought. See, this didn't spoil me at all because I was picturing something very different.
Well, you still spin in teacup, right?
Oh yeah. It's just I didn't realize.
I couldn't think of what the word was.
Yes, that's fine. La miroir and your small window. But see,
I actually got that, and I'm very proud of you, Tess.
good. See, what I'm thinking of with this is like I want to numbers. Oh no. Like, is the Ghost Gym exactly the same as this? Like, one for one, same course, same gimmick? Because, like, apparently the gimmick is the same. But, like, is it, like, is the course different? Is it a different spin, but on the same idea? Or, like, what? Or is it one for one the same? Because, like, seeing it as pachinko, which, by the way, is something that I dreamed up when I was... like, this was, like, pre-Gen 5. I want to say, when I first came up with my, like, fan region, which also, I pre-predicted regional forms, by the way. Fucking fire rock type Magmanite, thank you. But
Thank you.
yeah. But there was a dragon type gym there where my original plan for it was pachinko. But then, like, I grew up and thought, that's cringeworthy, how the fuck would that work? Here we are in the pachinko gym!
Is it cringeworthy?
No, it's weird. It's very Takeshi's Castle.
It
Yes,
is
it's
more
the
or less.
same layout.
Yeah, it is the same layout, except like the color scheme is different. It's more purple in color.
It
That
looks
makes sense.
better. It looks better in Shield because everything's better in Shield.
Are you saying I have the better version of the game, Heather?
Yes, I am. Absolutely. You got access to Appleton and Cursula and Ice Cube and like 10 other things that I think are just objectively better.
Well,
And technically, Zamazenta is the objectively better legendary if you're going competitive. And
but Zacian
I
is a
think-
very good boy.
yes, no, absolutely. It looks a little less stupid because, you know, Pokemon Stick and Pokemon Cone of Shame.
Pokemon Stick and Pokemon Cone.
Pokemon D's and Pokemon Nuts.
Which one is which?
Pokemon Spaghetti and Pokemon Meatballs.
See, now that I'm waiting for that one. That's gonna be fun. Or is that Rayquaza and oh jeez. Do we have a baller Pokemon?
Define, because you might just be thinking of Honchkrow.
Pokemon Toast and Pokemon Butter.
Beans.
Pokemon Pokemon chili and Pokemon hot dogs.
See, but the fists on sticks, though, like, how is that ghosty? Because, like, when I first heard the concept for this gym, I was picturing, like, a spooky haunted teacup, like, circus ride, you know, go ride a roller coaster, go ride a circus ride. But
they are very spooky claw hands.
Oh.
Yeah, they're green claw hands in the ghost gym.
That's disappointing.
And they still punch you, so it was definitely conceived of as the fighting gym first.
Yeah,
but I think the aesthetic is better in this version.
Because when I heard about it on paper, I was picturing like the fucking like the minecart sections of Donkey Kong 64 kind of teacup ride, and I thought, oh, that, you know, the whole haunted circus thing, that makes sense to me. That checks out as a concept for a ghost gym. And then seeing it in person like this, where it's like teacups and fisticups, then it makes sense as a fighting gym. Like they could have done so much with like two similar but different takes on the same idea. That would have been so cool.
Yeah, that would have required effort, though.
Well, I could, if it tickles your respective lady pickles, describe unto you the various gym sort of puzzles that I dreamed up as a youth.
By all means, I'm gonna link a friggin' fanfic worth of ideas for a Pokemon game soon. So, you know.
Yeah, please do.
But
to both of those things.
Yes, exactly. Go ahead.
Okay, so the first big thing of the region in question, and like later in life I realized, that's actually not all that viable after all, is like, first of all, there was a similar energy to the Ore region. There was a pre-gym, sort of, where it was like it borrowed a lot from Amazing Arena from Knuckles Chaotix, insofar as it like...
Yes, I love you.
Good. It was a steel type gym, but it didn't count as a gym. You had to beat it in order to get like a certificate to say. So in a sense, I predicted the fucking the endorsement part of the gym challenge as well. And so the idea with that is like there's lifts on like on like rails, similar to the steel gym in Gen 4, but instead of up and down, it's like on tracks. But the thing is, going into the back of the gym, like they don't move, so you have to just use like you have to walk on the rails and stuff, and maybe have some sort of balancey situation, I don't know. And then you get to like the back part of the gym, maybe fight a trainer, I don't know, flip a switch, the whole thing turns on. It was previously like all drab and grey. Suddenly it lights up in fucking tutti frutti neon rave colours because Amazing Arena.
Good.
It
is very good.
The lifts now work, and so you have to sort of go puzzle back in the opposite direction, get to the gym leader, fight that, and you get the power to fight other gyms. Now, so that was steel type. The very first like official gym was ice type, which like they never start with ice type, because bearing in mind this was after Gen 4, so 3 out of 4 gens started with a rock type at that point.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, fuck it, let's start with an ice type gym. Of course, in hindsight, that's not really brilliantly balanced. You wouldn't have, you don't really have early game ice types, he says, with Urias on his team.
I think it would work out as like a taste of what's to come, though. Like,
hey, did you know, kids? You could get a snow cone or a sneezy polar bear, or you know,
and like go from there. That's actually pretty cool.
Because of course those Pokemon didn't exist when I came up with this region, so it makes a refreshing different, and it occurred to me, oh, this region fucking hates grass type trainers apparently, because Gym 2 is fire type. And the idea there was, I thought, maybe cannons. Not sure how that would work though. Black 2, White 2 roll around, they have cannons.
And Black 1 and White 1. They had cannons in the Flying Gym as well.
I was literally just thinking of the Flying Gym here. What does like wait? What's that gym puzzle? But in the non. Okay, so one of them is you get shot out of cannons. One of them's like wind, but I don't remember how.
I think Black 2 and White 2 is the wind one. I think.
That's
it was just cannons launching you over the pathway you want to be on until you could get to the very front of the gym, but on the upper layer, and launch from a cannon there all the way to the end, and then the pathway leads back to the beginning again. It's a pretty cool setup.
See, that's more or less what I had in mind. But the idea with the fire gym, you have to sort of ping around, fight trainers, solve the puzzle, solve the mystery. Very good. Oh wait, hang on. I need to do a voice here, so I'll get back to this in a hot second. Oh, there she is. What the fuck kind of voice do I give this? Oh, barefoot. So
Alex is gonna be sad he missed this.
Yeah.
I know.
Welcome, Gym Challenger! I'm B. Desu! Do you have an unshakable spirit that won't be moved no matter how you're attacked? I think I'll just test that out, shall I? Kawaii!
Like, if you took Parallel Universe Torna and punched her in the tits, that's more or less the voice here. So anyway, the fire gym, that's good, that's fine, that's Splungus, it's Placula, your thing. That was a sentence, brought to you by Tess. Third gym, Ghost type. Allegedly, a town that was, like, largely, like, laid waste to, like, largely ravaged because either a Gyarados or some other, insane Puppety Plangless kind of Pokemon had, like, torn just through the entire forest up there and the town, and there's not much left, but hey, good place for a gym, so they put the Ghost Gym there. I think maybe there was like a graveyard tower similar to Lavender Town, something like that. I don't know.
Sounds vaguely like what Gen 7 did for their Ghost Gym puzzle thing.
But with that, it was a supermarket.
Fair.
It was like a game of supermarket sweep.
Get set, go!
Sorry.
Oh. Fucking Gym 4. I think Gym 4 was the electric one. Because there's quite a gap between 3 and 4. Yeah, and I want to say the original was, like... I know it had something to do with robot trainers, and I don't remember what it involved.
That's awesome, first of all. Second of all, now I've just got this idea that, like, you fight a lot of very calculated trainers that it's, like, brute forcing it because the AI is not very good. And then there's, like, one trainer who's really tough, maybe the gym leader themselves, and they've just got, like, a cardboard box on their head. I am totally a robot, too!
Beep boop, I am one of them.
Yeah.
Don't tell them I'm here, beep boop.
And the funny thing is, he's the one who made the robots.
Yeah. It's a revolt. You know how it goes. Happens all the time.
Yeah, and also this is like the sort of what may as well be the capital city of the region. Because you know how like Wyndon is basically the capital of Galar. I would argue that probably Hardhome is the capital of Sinnoh.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so the electric one was in the same way that Lumiose is basically the capital of Kalos. So, similar energy. Again, I predicted that by mistake. And that's also where Jerry and his father live. That's where they have their penthouse. Because they are stand-up comedians, and they are that. You've heard that whole story. Don't even worry about it. So 5. So 5 and 6 are Dragon and Ground.
Ooh.
And I don't remember which way around they are.
It'd be nice to have Dragon early, just because that's a change of pace from every other gen.
Yeah. Because it was either 5 or 6 in any case. And so I want to say it was... Yeah, I want to say it was Ground first, because like you'd sort of go kind of southeast from the capital, and it's like over to this island where you're like, well, where's the city? It's just a fucking rock. And then inside the rock, oh, there's a lift that takes you down. It's like the Under from Ori, because I fucking love the Under, and I am so salty that you can't go there at XD Gale of Darkness, but that's a rant for another time. Oh, wait, yeah, okay, I was gonna say, oh, I didn't tell you the puzzle. Yes, I did, I mentioned robots. Okay, so the ground one, I want to say was like dark, but with like rhythm lights. You know, like the Flash Black Galaxy in Galaxy 2, basically.
Yes.
Yeah, so kind of like that, but like with a narrow pathway.
He's time to dig in our heels. I'm not giving in, so neither should you.
Yeah, it's like how, like if you put the foot in correctly, you'll fall into below where there's a lot more trainers, and you have to get to the back of the gym. And I remember there being like a story beat there where like the intensity of the battle causes the like there to be an earthquake, which means the city has to be evacuated temporarily because it's under fucking ground. And then the dragon town is like, so the ghost place, first of all, is like sort of the northern side of the region, and in order to get to the electric town you have to go a little bit west and then south through a desert, and you're now in the southeast corner apart from where the ground city is.
Fine then, let's destroy everything. Your skill is worthy of respect and gigantomacrosing.
Anyway, the dragon sort of city is like a route that sort of shoots off west from the desert that's like halfway between Ghost and Electric, but for whatever reason you can't get there just yet. Also, I like that matchup is female. Just adds to the vibe. And the Dragon Gym originally was going to be like a pachinko thing, and then once you complete the main puzzle, you go out into this sort of like this really chill like garden area, and there's like a really simple like hedge maze thing, and you get to the back. And when I thought, oh no, that could never work, I changed the first half to like a load of like pillars, and like with like statues of like dragons coiled around them, you know, like Asian dragons, the long noodly boys. And the idea was that like you press different switches and they uncoil and coil around different pillars to give you bridges to different areas. That gym was easy as piss, by the way. And yes, that was gym 6, I think we're up to, yeah. Also, yeah, that gym, like, as in the gym I just fought in the stream, because that's a thing that's still going on. Yeah, that was fucking easy.
There was no way to fail the puzzle, and B was kind of a pushover.
Absolutely.
Not that Alistair's any better. I just watched somebody play through Alistair's puzzle dungeon thing, whatever Snuka pool thing is, and like I mean, Alistair's adorable and I love them, but other than that, yeah, it's equally easy and kind of forgettable.
I felt the fighting spirit of your Pokemon as you led them in battle.
You know, now it's time for you to be deleted like your predecessors.
Thank you for the battle. Got so some of this stuff.
I don't feel so good.
Basically gave me all the explanation I needed.
Is that 193, I think her number is?
Battling against you and your team. I had to...
See, I'm not trying to mock Japan. I'm specifically mocking like Western people who over-weebify. That's the voice I'm going for. I should clarify. Like, I'm not going after Japan. I'm going after people who like fetishize Japan.
I hadn't expected it, but it made my heart dance. It's going to be unshakable in the face of battle. But it's going to be movement battle as well. Thank you again. Take the fighting badge.
Yes, B is 193, which is war. And Alistair, interestingly enough, is 291, which is detest. Which is strange for the least confident of the elite, but you know.
Like, to be fair, for all the rubbish that I was giving B with that voice, she's actually a really well-written character. Just having read those, like she clearly, like she's like a Lucario given human form. I'm okay with that.
Accurate. I'm sad she doesn't have a Lucario.
Yeah.
Is Lucario even fighting type though?
Yeah, fighting steel.
Ah.
Riolu is pure fighting, and then it gets the steel when it gets the sharp Pokeballs.
Pokeboys.
Pokeboys. What would you call the things on its hands that it can caress you with lovingly and cause you to bleed?
Oh.
Some people are into it.
Make me bleed. Make me bleed inside. Bow wow.
Oh my God. Can't bleed out.
Puppy.
Looks like my Amber really likes you, huh? Anyway, we've run into each other at a really good time. You know the mural here in Stow on Side, the one that looks like it was drawn by a 2-year-old? It's said to tell the story of the hero of Galar as well. Some fucking how. Though what's there today is actually a replica of the ancient art that used to be there, as restored by her who did Potato Jesus.
Potato Jesus.
Did they just blow up the shitty mural?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, spoilers. Well,
Sorry.
yeah, it's fine.
It's an art crime. There is no spoiler involved there.
See, I'm inclined to think that maybe I should save it here and start afresh next week. Because, like...
That would be good.
See, I've enjoyed this. We've had a fun time.
Yeah.
Intrigue, excitement. Fingers.
Woohoo.
At the very least...
Fingers.
At the very least, though, while I'm powering the stream down, I will at least not leave you hanging vis-a-vis the gyms. So, yeah, we got up to Gym 6, which is Dragon. Okay, after that, Gym 7 is... I'm going to save a second time because I never trust. Never trust. The 7th gym is Water type, which is a little bit unexpected, I feel like.
I like that, though.
And the idea was that, the floor of the gym is like elevated and there's like a pool underneath, but like it's got that sort of nighttime cityscape kind of vibe going on. And like there's a load of these like floating orbs just sort of at about floor level, like above the water. And like you press a button and like like pairs of them light up in certain colors, like, you know, like red and then green and like different colors to make it look all fancy. And it sort of indicates a path that's like, you know, forward one, right, etc. And like the idea is that like you follow that path, or like maybe you stand on where the path is lit up, and if you're standing between two orbs and it's not lit up, then you fall through into the water. I'm not sure what the plan is from there, but the idea is like it's one of those make and big steppy puzzles, and the gym leader has like a thing for, like, you know, those held items that increase your chance of critical hits. So it's like water and critical hit gym.
I like that.
Or maybe one Pokemon that has enhanced critical hit, one that has the thing that like extends the duration of rep moves, you know that sort of thing. And yeah, 8th gym, that's when we bring in the rock type.
Ooh.
Never actually sort of thought how this would work. By the way, this gym is located like basically straight east of the ghost one, which is like in the top right corner. So it's the top of the second mountain. Because the ice city, by the way, is like inside the base of a mountain. Didn't mention that, but yeah. So in the very top right of the region, the north right, the upper east, there's another mountain. Up there is the rock city, and I didn't really plan this out too brilliantly, but I was thinking mirrors. There's this maze of mirrors. No idea how it would work, but that's the puzzle. But that's when issues start to arise. You see, because if you go from there to the Pokemon League, you've got your certificate, you've got all 8 badges, and you go through Victory Road. You know how, like, I forget which one of Gen 7, they had those really cool badge gates, which, like, I missed that, to be honest.
Gen 5 had something like that.
Yeah, but I don't know whether it was Black and White or Black 2 and White 2. One of them did it well, one of them did it less well.
I freaking love the way that Black 1 and White 1 did it, but go ahead. Sorry.
So like you get to something like that, and you show your badges to the people, and they're like, you're missing one, and they're like, well, and you're like, well, no, I got all 8. You count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, but it picks up the fire badge, and it's all floppy and stuff. This one's fake. And so the idea is you then have to go back to the fire gym, confront the gym leader, and he's like, oh, I'm not actually the gym leader. And he like steps aside, like there's like a hanging scroll or something. You go through, and there's another room behind the first one with like Cannon Puzzle Plus, and you have to fight the real fire type gym leader, and then you get the real fire badge, and then you can go and fight the Elite Four.
I really like that.
See,
that's like who's the dick gym leader who like gave you a hard time and then refused to give you the badge in Gen 2?
Claire.
Yes.
Dragon type
it's
Blackthorn
like that, but like how the gym handles it is that like we're fire types. We don't trust outsiders. So they just gave you a fake badge.
And
I like that.
And there's sort of like it's sort of alluded to in that the badge itself is called the rubber badge, but like the idea is, you know, burning rubber. And I guess the gym leader would look a bit motorbikey, but then it turns out that no, it's literally just a badge made of rubber. And you have to go and get the real thing, which has a different name, I guess.
I like that. The only other gym that could work with a rubber badge would be ground type, because the typing is more a suggestion than anything about how these things behave. So that's why Fanfi and Donphan both have no ground on them at all. They're literally just tires, but they behave like ground types because they are non-conductors in the same way.
Oh, I was just thinking, rubber made from plastic, made from oil, made from fossils found in the ground.
Oh, that's cool too. I like
Cool.
Anyway, this was a stream where we all dumped info.
I like
Yep.
info dumps though. Very sociable.
And I'm sure we will talk at length further, because that's always welcome. But
It's fun.
in the meantime, I guess we
Yeah.
should probably wind down and be like, well, Tessellating Hexagon bin will continue. I recorded 2 episodes of Yoshi today, and I need to edit those at some point, but I have business to attend to tomorrow.
I've been Europe Scala 8.
I'm Heather, coked up on stevia.
And I do hope that Alex's stomach has been stitched back together by now. Good night, everybody.
Yes. What?
At least the owls weren't pregnant today.
Oh God.
Alex was having his stomach stitched?
No. He was having it examined.
Oh.
And that's the
I
note
hope he
I'll
gets
end
better
this.
soon.
That's the note I'll end the stream on. People will forever wonder. So did he poop?